All
I don't know why
right.
I see 3 horses.
Because you guys bought horses. We are live with session 7 of Maldonia, the Next Generation. I have no idea what you guys are wanting to do or what you last did, so hopefully someone remembers what you guys want to do today.
Last time, let's see. So last time we moved against the ogre, goblin, and orc camp. We were completing that mission.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little dicey, but we managed to survive. And we took the ogre down, cut off his head, looted the camp, and returned to Geffen. After we returned to town, we sold extra items. We went drinking. A drunk gnome came over to our table and asked us to solve a riddle. And Tay was, her usual bubbly self. She
I
got
got
it.
a cool item.
Yeah. She gotten into a drinking contest with the dwarf and won, and he gave her a ring. She became very loud and tried to cast a spell in the bar. And Killian was all like trying to be a Karen and get the guard's name. And the guard got really defensive, but Alice was able to like flirt with the guard and get his name for no other reason than she just wanted to. And we took Tay home and got her to bed. And then Tay was shouting that she was a majestic eagle and attracted the attention of a merchant who gave her a wayfinder. And I believe
Tay, best Tay.
Yes. And I believe our next goal is killing moss trolls for some reason. I don't have the reasoning behind that, but that's what I said.
We vaguely looked at the board, and that was like our kind of idea based on what was on the board, but it was just like maybe we could go do that.
Very good. So is that what your plan was for today, to kill some trolls?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. Tay may have a hangover. Tay may want some quiet time. We don't know. But I think that was
I don't know. I'm pretty sure last night was like the best night of this game. Not only did I beat a dwarf in a drinking competition, but I got a ring of counter spells off of him and a cool ass wayfinder just being my crazy drunk self, okay?
Oh, was Tay going to pledge herself to Dalek? Is that what was going to happen?
Maybe. I don't know, is she?
Or Azriel for the chaos?
I mean, I feel like I'm already pseudo-worshipping Dalek, but I mean, do I need to go officially pledge myself to him?
No, that's just like whatever you want to do, you do you. But yeah.
I do me.
In the meantime of your adventures, you come back and it looks like some other group of adventurers have taken care of the moss trolls. The poster is gone, but everything else on the board is still there.
Find Caitlin.
I don't know if I'm lagging or you're lagging, Whitney, but you're like getting cut off. Maybe I just lagged. I don't know if everyone else got her cut off.
I didn't.
Okay, maybe it was just me. I didn't hear what
you fully said. I think you
said.
lagged because you were like, I just said we should go find Caitlin. That's all.
Okay. You guys want to set sail in the open seas? Look for pirates?
Well, we don't have a boat, so that might be a problem.
All right, step 1,
There's
acquire
a
boat.
Dangerous sea monster.
Yeah, what are the chances you run into that?
Probably good if we're on the high seas looking for Caitlin.
Yeah, but would a well-known pirate want to risk her crew and ship So if you're looking for her, she's probably not getting caught by the sea monster, right?
Maybe she's in cahoots with the sea monster.
Oh, maybe.
She does have a parrot or something on her shoulder. Maybe she's a druid and talks to it.
Maybe.
What about this Nala seeking? So wait, undead creatures sighted, calling any clerics or holy persons to cleanse the site and slay the undead.
Want to go undead hunting?
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that, but I don't know. What would be required to cleanse the site? Would it be like just killing them, or would I need to like perform some magic?
Yeah, you can get the details of it from the cleric here who put up the order. He'll let you know that if you're unable to cleanse the site, typically you need, I believe the spell is Consecrate. Let's double check if I'm correct in my memory.
Gets rid of unhallowed ground.
Yeah, so you need Consecrate. He can give you a scroll of it if you need it, but the main part of it, or he can do it himself. The main part is just dealing with the undead that plagues that area. And if you're asking about the details, let me just pull up the information there so he can give you an accurate picture of what's out there, or what's been reported at least. You won't know 100% until you scout it out yourself. Yes. He lets you know that it's been reported that there are ghouls around this abandoned church. Ghoul hounds. So just like puppers that are ghouls. And at least 2 langghouls were seen. You can give me a knowledge religion to get information about any of those things.
I believe I have that.
Very nice. Yeah, you would know ghouls to be pitiful creatures. You can easily deal with them in one swoop of a blade, probably, from Killian. Ghoul hounds are a little bit more... No, they're the same. Same kind of resilience as a ghoul. The only thing to worry about from these 2 creatures are their attacks. They can spread like ghoul fever, but it's a little bit higher average on the save. So not anything crazy. The thing you want to worry about is these langghouls. They are formidable. You beat the check by 10, so I guess you get 2 questions.
Special abilities?
Yes. Let's look.
And what else would you guys want to know other than that?
For special abilities, they have the same ghoul disease, although their save is much more formidable. You need a DC 22 fort save to resist their... that's only if they bite you. If they land a bite, you would have to save or lose 1d3 con and 1d4 dex. And you need 2 consecutive saves to get rid of it. And if you succumb to this, you become a ghoul when you die. They also... You don't need about that. They also, if you... I believe... Yeah, the bite also carries with it paralysis effects. You need to make the same save or you will be paralyzed. You get a new save at the end of the effect, otherwise it's permanent. Once the effect ends, you are staggered for 1 round. Other special things, they get a rend if they hit you with both claws, and they get sneak attacks if they... Like anytime a rogue would get a sneak attack, so flanking, then you get sneak attack damage on you.
What about like defenses, like resistances, immunities?
Yeah. They are resistant to channel energy. They have a bonus on their save against it. They're immune to cold, and they have the typical undead traits. They have an AC 25, and their saves are around 10 on each stat. So they're quite formidable.
But there's only 2 of them, right?
Only 2 of those, yes. But there's a bunch of the other ghouls and ghoul hounds roaming around this area. And he hasn't confirmed this, but he suspects there must be some spellcaster or someone who's controlling them, or they don't just pop up out of nowhere. So
Like a necromancer, perhaps?
perhaps, yeah. Exactly like a necromancer. Yeah, he lets you know that this task is not for the faint of heart, and perhaps maybe out of your skill level at the moment. Although he doesn't claim to know how powerful you guys are, but just seeing as you're not so anxious
I don't know
to
if Jose
take it up.
can reliably hit an AC 25.
I was
I don't know
just
what your
thinking
plus to
that.
hit is.
Yeah. So there's that. There's this Nala seeking aid, although he lets you know that a bunch of adventurers set out a few days ago to go potentially deal with that, but doesn't hurt to have multiple people looking into it. He lets you, other people, if you're just like asking around for things to do, those 2 posts to the left have been there up for some time and still undealt with. I can remind you about those things if you
Yeah,
want.
because they're scary.
Well, if you're scared of scary things, stay home and don't become an adventurer. What can I tell you?
When does Tay's boyfriend get back?
I don't know if he
Not my
gave her.
boyfriend, okay?
I don't know if he gave her any specific dates because the life of a sailor is unpredictable. But maybe within a week, maybe a few days. He said he'd send word when he's around.
I just was wondering because we could potentially, see about if we got a job with like his boat, and possibly that would lead us to Caitlin Miss Splitter.
Possibly.
How scary were these bird creatures? Can we just go kill some bird creatures?
Some bird creatures.
Some bird creatures?
You mean the thing that's launching a projectile out of its mouth?
Yeah, I mean, it has like a little breath weapon, but I mean, you can handle a little breath weapon, right?
Yeah, those are demons, I believe. Achinari or something to that effect. They are, you guys can get a full details about them now. They're around AC 20. They have that breath weapon you remember, you experienced, that black cloud breath weapon. Other than that, I don't think they have any other special things. The cloud, you use no save on the damage, but you'll save 14 DC 15 fort save or become confused.
How good is your fort, Jose?
It's a 10.
A plus 10? That's pretty
Yeah,
good
on the
odds to not
fortitude
get
thing, it
confused.
says 10. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's not so spooky. I mean, you just have to roll a 5 to not be confused, so you only get confused on a 1 through 4. I mean, we could potentially maybe try some of these bird creatures. How much damage on average did their breath weapon do?
The roll is a 2d6. So 6
Yeah,
damage
I
on
mean, I
average.
think if we go in prepared, I think that those things are a little bit more doable than anything else for us. We just want. What's your fort? Alice. I have to remember your character's name.
A 3.
Okay, well, so yeah, maybe you, that's a little spookier because you need to be close to heal, but, if you get hit by that, that might be a little
Well,
sketchy.
would that be the kind of thing that if I had on Sanctuary, though, that they wouldn't be able to hit me with?
No, I
don't
think
the breath
Sanctuary
weapons-
calls out AoEs don't, it has to be like single target stuff. So yeah, AoEs wouldn't be subject to Sanctuary.
I'll be right back real fast.
No?
I think between the two, the demons would be a better thing for us to take on, personally.
Mm-hmm. You're also not confined to whatever's on this board. You guys could walk about the city, ask around if anything needs done. You can do whatever you want. These are just direct things that the guild has got rewards set out for. You could always visit a crazy magician and experiment on your body parts.
Again.
Is he still doing that after the Tanglefoot bag incident?
I don't know. You guys can go check and see if you're interested.
You want to check in on the magician, see if he's still running his experiment?
Oh my god. I would love to know how that's going. I don't particularly want to be the one to go check in, but I would love to know.
You guys want to go check that out before you go look at some demon birds?
Yeah, why not? Let's do something fun before we all die.
I mean, we can potentially die with this guy too.
Yeah. You can make your way to the academy. Is there anything you're special I should know about? Or you just all headed there?
Oh, I'm not going.
Oh, okay. So who's going?
I'll go. I'm going because I can probably talk my way out of anything if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tag along.
Alrighty. Yeah, you guys make your way to the academy. You remember the way to his dorm room. You'll notice now there is some underseedy looking individual, just like arms crossed, leaning against the door. He's kind of got a hood up.
He got a bodyguard.
But yeah, you're kind of like at the end of the hallway, so it's not like obvious you're wanting to go there, but you can approach and talk to him if you want.
Yeah, I'll approach.
Yeah, he'll kind of straighten up and stop leaning as you guys get closer, and he'll kind of uncross his arms and say, "Can I help you?"
Oh, well, we had done some experiment here before. We were just seeing if that was still available. We noticed the flyer had been taken down.
Yes. Still going on, but appointment only. What are your names?
Oh, I'm Alice. This is Killian. We don't have an appointment. I didn't know that we needed one.
Well, if you've done work here before, if you want to still get work done, I'm sure that's a possibility. I just would have to check with the big man inside.
Sure. Did something happen?
I'm not sure I'm at liberty to discuss it, but things have been a little unsecure around here lately, so he felt like he needed a good doorman. So that's what I'm doing. But anyways, I'll be right back. Stay right here. And
Sure.
he'll slip inside. And you guys are left to yourselves for a few minutes. Did you want to talk about anything, do anything?
I don't think we'll talk about anything. I don't want anything to be possibly overheard.
Sure. Yeah, a few minutes later, he pops back out. He says, yes, apparently he remembers you, and you can come on in if you want to get some services. Get some money for your time.
What do you think, Killian? Do you want to earn some money or come back later?
I mean, I thought they said it was by appointment only.
Typically, but seems like he knows you guys, so you guys can... And he has an opening today, so if you want. I mean, why else did you come here?
True. We were just, sort of surprised by all this. We don't want to do anything illegal or anything.
No, nothing illegal going on here.
I'll chuckle.
He said
Don't
you
want to do
signed the
anything
waivers.
illegal.
Yeah, it's not illegal.
Just because you signed a waiver saying you wouldn't sue somebody doesn't make it legal.
True, but everything's above board here. So are you coming in or not?
It's up to her.
I just kind of am rethinking everything. No offense, I'm sure that you're doing great work. I'm kind of rethinking everything. We're just gonna go, but thank you for your time.
All right.
Bye now.
Goodbye. He'll pop back in the door.
Oh, well, before he leaves, I'll say, in the future, if we want to schedule an appointment, where do we go?
He kind of thinks for a moment. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I just have a list here. I can find out if you want.
No, I'm good. I'll just start walking away.
All right. Yeah, he will slip back inside as you guys leave.
How disorganized. They say it's by appointment only, and yet they don't know where we could go to sign up for the appointment.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, you guys can head out. I assume back to the guild hall to meet up with Tay?
Yes. Gonna tell her everything we just witnessed. So yeah, seems he's had to increase security.
As you guys rejoin each other. Oh no, you're fine. Continue on.
All right. I'm not sure we want to deal with the side effects if we're going to be going demon hunting.
Yeah, those side effects were not the best. Do not like. Are we gonna go kill some demon birds?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Demon burb?
I'm sure those other creatures would be happy for us to get rid of them for them.
Yeah, so you can remind yourselves that there were rumored to be at least 5 or 6 of these things. Just to remind you. But could be more, could be less. But in that range. you're expecting? Any preparations you guys do, or you just head out and looking for him?
I would say we probably need a few things.
Yeah, what do you guys want to get?
Was there anything that they were like resistant or like not resistant, but like vulnerable to, or like I don't remember things about?
No vulnerabilities. They're large creatures. They have reach. 10-foot reach. Yeah, nothing else really stands out. They obviously have like a bite and 2 claw attacks, then that breath weapon.
How much did we decide it was for me to buy 3rd level scrolls from the guild?
3rd level scrolls. 10% discount.
I don't know how much a 3rd level scroll is.
I'll let you know. Scrolls. 3rd level scroll. Is it just like a wizard spell?
Yeah.
375 GP. So 10% off that.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look through some spells, see if there's some super good things to get us.
With how many attacks that thing has, is it even worth getting a mirror image scroll?
It gets 3 attacks on a full attack round. I mean, your images can be helpful. It has a plus 10 to hit.
Gross.
If you get surrounded by a bunch of them, you probably would go through your images quite quickly, but I mean, mirror images is never a bad thing to have. It is up to you.
You just made it sound we can fight more than one at a time.
How willful are they?
All their saves are mediocre. Will is their weakest. I'll assume you probably just have full knowledge of them. The will save is +4.
Oh. Never mind, this is an... Oh wait, untoasted number... Go to your caster level. I mean, this scroll might not be horrible. I could put... Oh wait, this is a personal spell. Damn.
Damn.
I wanted to put this on Jose, but it's target personal, and it's not. I mean, it doesn't say Blood Rager, but it's Sorcerer Wizard. Can he cast that or no?
What spell?
I don't remember how that works. Greater Stunning Barrier?
He has a chance to cast it, I believe, but he'd have to use, if it's not on his list, he has to use a UMD.
Yeah, I just don't remember if their list is like a Blood Rager list or if it's just off the
I
Sorcerer
believe it's a
Wizard
Blood
list.
Rager list. If I'm not mistaken. I'll double check unless...
Okay, I just couldn't remember.
Pretty sure they have their own list, but just double checking. Blood Ragers, see the Blood Rager spell list page. Yeah, they have their own spell list.
Alice, if we're gonna fight these guys, Alice would like to get a scroll of life bubble.
Life bubble. You surround the touch of the console movement. It's shown easy to breathe freely, including inhale disease and poison. Yes, this would make you immune to the breath weapon.
And since the minimum caster level for a 5th level spell is 9th, then that would last, what, 18 hours?
Can you cast that?
Um,
And how expensive is that going to be?
So the normal cleric 5th level spell is 1,125 gold. With our discount, that's 1,012 gold, 0.5. So it would be like we'd only probably be able to afford one. I would have to pass a check. It's on my list, but I would have to pass a check in order to be able to use it, I think.
I believe your DC would equal the scroll's caster level plus 1. So you'd have to make a caster level check and hit a DC 10, I believe.
So it would be a gamble, but it would protect from the cloud. And we could basically cast it on all of us.
Gotcha.
And it lasts 2 hours per level. But you divide the duration up to the manner you wish. So, I mean, you could just try to spam it in town until you get it. But every time you fail, you have to make a DC 5 wisdom check to avoid a scroll mishap. And you'd be gambling to find the creatures within the time it lasts. But it'd be... So you're not like gambling trying to do it in combat. I'm just giving you a...
Right.
Yeah. Or you could try to scout them out and find where they are, and then before you engage them, try to cast the scroll, and so you're not doing it in combat either. But that's all up to you.
I think it would be worth it. Even if we wait until we scout them out. Well, none of us... Well, I guess Tay can go invisible. So Tay could potentially scout them out, and then we could try casting it. And 2 hours per caster level would be 18 hours, so we could divide it up and have it 6 hours each, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the scroll is wasted if you fail the scroll mishap check, though. So just remember that.
Okay.
So if you fail your DC 5 wisdom check, something crazy happens with your scroll. But one of the effects is that it just goes off normally, too. It's actually really a lot of fun things happen. You could get 1d6 points of damage per spell level. It's 5d6 damage. I don't know if that could kill you. Can that actually kill you? And what's your HP?
Let me see.
Ooh.
I have 36 HP.
So you'd be down to 1 HP if it max rolled, which is really rare. But still scary.
But if anyone's going to hit that...
That'd be a nice way to start out the combat. Just fucking knocking you to 1 HP.
We'll start by confusing them.
Well, my thought is that we can have Tay scout them out when we get close, and then I could attempt to cast this before we engage.
Alright, is that a plan? Venturing out, looking for these creatures, and doing some scouting?
The only other thing I want to buy while I'm in town is I'd like to buy a +1 Cloak of Resistance.
You can't. I'm joking. Yeah, you can.
I was like, really?
They're all out.
Damn.
Roll me a d12 though.
Okay.
Very nice. Lucky you. There's one on sale, but it is on the back of it inscribed the symbol of Azrael. But it's off for 50% off.
I give homage to all the gods,
Mhm.
so I have no qualms about an Azrael.
Excellent.
So that's 500 gold.
Yes.
All right.
And
I
when
will
you put on your sheet, just put Cloak of Protection in brackets, put like Azrael or something, just so I remember.
Okay.
5,000 gold. Yes, indeed.
I will
What?
thank them.
I said 500 gold. Sorry. I don't know what
I was like, what?
500 gold. But
It's
the
the
price
chaos.
the price to upgrade it will be the same prices. So
Okay.
you get a big discount on the +1. Although going to +2, I'll say it'll be your item is considered to be 1,000 gold. So to go to +2, you'll pay 3,000, but you only paid 500. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Well, I'll remember that, but yeah.
Waiting on the compendium to open.
Yeah, let me know when it's in your sheet, and I'll just write some notes so I understand in case I need to remember.
Okay.
Anyone
no,
else looking for anything?
Probably wouldn't hurt to get one myself.
Mm-hmm.
So just 1,000, right?
Yeah, you can roll me a d12 too, see if there's any discounted cloaks in the shop as well. Yes. This one is a Cloak of Protection, but it's on sale. Not as much, but it has the symbol of Serial, a crescent moon emblazoned on the back of the cloak. It is 750 gold compared to 1,000.
I'll take it.
All right. Please note as well, or let me know when it's on your sheet, and I will make the proper notation for you if you prefer.
Mine's on my sheet, by the way.
All right, I will just add a few notes. And in fact, Jose, I can probably just drag and drop this cloak on your sheet if you want, instead of you having to open compendium
Okay.
or whatever.
Yep.
Inventory, I think if I just go like this, right? Yeah, boom, you got one. And on thing, I'm going to write 500 gold there. And the detailed description, I will edit this real quickly. Doosh.
You said mine was 750, right?
Mm-hmm. Has the symbol of Azrael on the back. Price to upgrade will be considered as if this was a KGP cloak. There we go. And for you, Killian, updating your description, you got a Cloak of Serial. Cloak has the symbol of Serial on the back. Price to upgrade will be considered as a 1K cloak. Alright. Tay, you looking for a Cloak of Resistance too, or no? Everybody looks like they're getting one.
No.
No. Okay.
I'll just show her mine. Mine has the symbol of Azrael on it.
Cool.
Cool. And Killian's sporting a nice crescent moon on his. Any other shopping or?
You guys like
Mhm.
twinsies, but not twinsies.
The cloaks look very different. The Azrael cloak is a mix of many different colors, quite chaotic in construction, and Killian's is a nice shade of black. The crescent moon, a nice silver fabric stitched into it. Looks quite nice. I guess I should have mentioned that if
Fancy.
you care about your fashion, your cloak does look quite comical, Alice. So yeah, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to, but it looks like it's just like a bunch of different strips of fabrics like sewn together. It's like very colorful.
I feel like Alice would like all the colors, so I think she's
Alright.
fine with that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the only shopping I think I want to do is just I wanted a Cloak of Resistance, and I'm going to get that scroll of life bubble.
Excellent. All right, out into the wilderness.
Was there anything else you were needing,
Sure.
Tay?
No, I don't know. I was trying to think of. I guess I'll pick up a scroll of haste.
All right. Deduct the appropriate gold and so forth. And someone roll me a D100. See if you run into anything on your adventures to seek out these creatures before you find them. You can accompany it with a perception/survival to try and find tracks or specifics instead of just wandering around aimlessly. Ooh, but an 8 on a D100. Let's see if you run into anything interesting on your travels before you run into these creatures. Excellent. Roll me a D4. Whoever rolled me the D100, Alice. Roll me a D4. Excellent. You guys are searching around. Did anyone have survival to look for tracks and? No, because all right, you guys are just going by your wits, looking around, adventuring out. About 2 hours into your wandering the trails, you come across about 40 feet away. You kind of turn the corner on the path, and you see just off the path in a clearing these two androgynous-looking humanoids with unusually colored skin and almost an otherworldly grace. They're kind of dancing with each other in a circle. They notice you, you notice them, and I need you all to make me a will save.
Oh god.
Excellent, excellent, Killian. Join the party. As you see Tay and Alice, they seem to be taken with the performance and they want to join the dance. Yes, everyone, come dance.
We all go fucking dancing. Oh my
You
god.
guys feel compelled. You come up. Let's change the music here. This is a much too dreary sound for something so fun. Where is my music? Here it is. Will it load for me, or do I need to reload the sound? Ah, there we go. It loads faster for you guys, I think, than it does for me for some reason. So you all join hands with these two creatures, and you're dancing with them.
Question: Are we even aware that we're doing this, or
Yeah,
are
you're
we
aware of
like-
what you're doing. You just feel compelled to do it. Let's all roll initiative at this point, because there's things that are going to happen that need to happen at the end of everyone's turn. So let me pull your tokens out. Or let me bring you to an area. First of all, let's bring us to an area. And I'll add your tokens so we can just see what's going on. We got Alice, Killian, Tay. And I guess I should get a token for these things in case you guys want to fucks with them.
Oh, I've got a ton of buffs on.
Yeah, you should probably have the buffs off. Import.
I can just right click or left click.
I think you can you can click them off on the top there. Or go to your character sheet and take them off.
Yeah. Nothing loaded on my screen.
Nothing loaded on your screen?
Oh, maybe it's just taking longer. I see the...
It didn't load for me.
What's going on?
Okay, now I'm loaded.
Oh, maybe it's just a little slow, sorry. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm getting a token for these creatures. If I can find an appropriate one. So there's two of them. Oops.
Before we left, the city, I would have cast mage armor.
Oh,
Just
totally.
expecting it, so
Mm-hmm. I'm
you
just
think
teasing
like,
you.
Me as a wizard is gonna leave the city and not cast mage armor.
Apparently you forgot. I'm just teasing you. It's fine. You could have cast all the things you normally would have.
Sure, buddy.
Sure, buddy. Do I have a nice fairy-ish token for these things? We'll just use this token here. It gets the vibe I'm going for. I'll say you can be holding hands over here. It'll hold hands with you, and you guys are all in a circle, dancing along. Save. I'm just getting everyone into initiative. I believe you all are in combat state. Get these in combat state. And we should all be in combat, I believe. If I can begin the combat, you guys can roll your initiative. I'll roll my NPCs. You should not be able to see their names. Well, I tried to... Whatever. No metagaming. What's the order? Alright, Killian. You're up first. At the
It
end
says
of...
unknown creature, so for us.
I changed it now.
Not for me.
Nah, for me.
Wait,
Oh.
does it still say the name right now?
Mm-hmm.
What?
On like the combat tracker, it does.
Oh. That's annoying.
If I hover over them, I just get question marks, but on the combat tracker, it has their name.
Whatever. All right. At the end of your turn, you must perform a dance check, and it must be opposed by their dance check. If you don't meet their check, something's gonna happen. So you're gonna dance off.
Jesus Christ.
We're Guardians of the Galaxy Endgame fighting this.
Hell yeah.
Good fucking luck. Oh, it rolled low.
I'm gonna die. Perform. What is my perform? Hell yeah. -3.
You're never gonna outdance these things.
Nope.
Are we all just rolling? Or
You're up first, Killian, so you're trying to outdance this thing.
so it's just a perform check?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna TPK do a dance off.
It's been fun, guys. Time to go make my bard of Dalek.
Hell yeah.
I'm just reading what happens after you fail.
I like how A2 is still like a 23 roll for them.
Yeah. They're good dancers again, apparently. Alright, yeah. You can roll me a 1d4. That's good. You only lose one con damage. You take one con damage.
Oh my god, fuck this.
But you're kind of thrown out of the dance circle and you are now fatigued. So next turn you can do whatever you can, but you're fatigued. Tay. You're dancing. You gotta make a perform check. Beat a 32.
How do I do the minuses?
On your sheet, on the attributes, there should be two little boxes below your con box, and one's like damage, one's penalty. Put one into damage. And Tay, yeah, you can roll your 1d4 con damage, and you are now fatigued as well as you're thrown out of the circle. And it's just Alice left holding hands with them. Nice! Good rolls when it matters there. And yeah, same thing, Tay. You can try to outdance them. 31. No. Yeah, roll me your d4. Oh my god, lucky you guys. Jesus. One con damage for everyone, and you're all fatigued and kind of thrown out of the dance circle as you gain your senses back, and you're kind of, let's just say you're thrown back a bit here. But they keep dancing along. And do they speak common? They do. They kind of laugh as you guys are thrown out of the circle. You're all fatigued. And they say, "You better get better at dancing," as they frolic with each other.
Are they on the map?
Yeah, have you not loaded into a map yet?
I see us, I just don't see them.
Are they not visible?
I see them.
I see him.
Yeah. Do you see them? The tokens aren't exactly accurate to how they should look like, but they're like airy, kind of humanoid, androgynous looking creatures.
Their knowledge check for him.
Yes. Knowledge the planes. Very good. You know these to be air vilas. They are
Fucking Vilas.
air, sort of air elementals. They are alluring. They revel in unbridled energy. They can siphon vitality from other living beings by engaging them in their ancient dances. They typically do this with creatures' permission, although they didn't here. They leave their partners exhilarated but exhausted. Oh, I guess you guys feel a little bit exhilarated. Yeah. If you're able to match their movements, aka beat them in a perform check, you earn their respect and share some of its beneficial magical powers. They're about 6 feet tall and weigh approximately 140 pounds.
Interesting.
They seem
I'm just gonna
to
look at Killian and Alice like,
I'll just be like, guys, it's not cool to do this without someone's consent.
They say, well, you interrupted our dance. You were walking by, interrupting us, distracting us, and we thought you must join in, and we wanted to put your skills to the test, but you all are terrible dancers.
I could have told you that.
Well, it was nice meeting all of you, terrible dancers. Carry on with yourselves. And they begin frolicking with each other, dancing.
It's fucking weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a little confused and walk away.
I'm kind of looking at Killian like, not sure how he feels about all this.
I'm mad.
Well,
The Blood Rager is enraged.
Whoa, why are you not... Oh, there we go. I thought I saw someone not become fatigued. On my screen it said fatigue was off, but it went back on. Yeah, you want to strike them where they stand. Tay would let you know they are neutral in alignment, so they're not like inherently evil creatures. If they were, they probably could have killed you, keeping you in this dance forever. But,
I don't know. Unconsenting? That's pretty evil.
Yeah, a little bit. But, I mean, they could have killed you. They didn't. You want to go for another round?
I mean, if Tay's walking away, I'm just gonna be mad about it and keep walking away with her.
What about Alice? Another spin?
No.
What if you outdance them? You can gain some benefit.
I don't think it's possible, actually, to outdance them because none of us have any ranks in Perform, so...
The one time having Perform ranks would have been clutch. If only. Alright, yeah, you guys can go away from these creatures, these weirdos. And back on the path.
Yeah, she would literally have to, like, essentially roll a 20 and they have to roll a 1.
So you guys are fatigued. Are you going back to town, or are you just going to stick out with fatigued? It's not...
I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on all of us.
Does that remove fatigued?
Yeah, it says... well, it doesn't remove fatigue, but it removes ability score damage. Oh, no, it also eliminates any fatigue suffered by the character and improves exhausted condition. So, yeah, it'll...
Oh, okay. Excellent.
So, I'll first cast this on Killian.
We'll accept.
Nice. And you can heal your con damage. And you're no longer fatigued. Yes, very nice.
And then I'll use it on Tay. and then myself.
Very nice. No longer fatigued and no longer con damaged. Party still good to venture around.
What the fuck is up with all the planar creatures around here lately?
I don't know.
Demons and
Diamonds.
weird. Diamonds.
It does seem weird that all of these creatures are, coming out of the woodwork, as it were.
Yeah, you guys can give me a round of perception checks as you spend another few hours venturing around and see if you find the creatures you're looking for. Natural 20. Very nice. All right. Alice, you are able to spot the creatures before they spot you. You do find these creatures you were looking for. There are about 4 of them. I'll say 60 feet away. We can use this same map we're on. We'll just say you guys are kind of in the tree line here looking around, and you guys see them. I'll bring them out on the map. I'll put them around 60 feet away. If I can find where I put them. Here they are. I couldn't find bird tokens, but they're these tokens. They're kind of around here. Let me make sure I just gave you a good... yeah, we'll say, okay, they're like 80 feet away. We'll just say you guys are in the tree line. They don't seem to have noticed you. And they're kind of doing their thing over here. Chatting. I don't know if any of you speak Infernal.
I was gonna say, I think
Yeah.
didn't one want to be like Tay's maid or something?
Yeah, I speak Infernal.
Yeah, they're just small talk chatting. Nothing of crazy note. Like, oh, we need to gather more food. Blah, 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 blah.
Would we need to be farther away for me to cast the scroll for them not to hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
You can back up into a safe spot to cast your spell if you wish.
Yeah, I want to do this before we get into combat.
Alright. Anyone else doing anything? Or we can go to a caster level check if you want.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do, I don't think.
Alright, give me a caster level check. That is a pass. You cast your life bubble.
I'm giving everybody 6 hours of it.
Actually, I have something I might try to cast on. Actually, I don't know if I can do this one. I don't actually think this is on. Yeah, this isn't on my spell list, but it is on the Cleric Oracle. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want this Shield of Faith wand, and you could try casting like Shield of Faith on Killian.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright, let me just send you the wand. Just realized I can't use it. I don't have UMD and it's not on my spell list. Okay, I gifted the wand to you.
Alright, thank you.
I would just enter Blood Rage before we attack these things.
Okay. Assuming you're using the wand.
Oh, yeah. I was actually looking to see what the duration of Shield of Faith is. Like, should I cast it? Is it minutes per level, or?
I think it's minutes. I could be wrong. Let's check.
I just closed out of it, so.
Yeah, just a quick check.
Yeah, it's 1 minute per level.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the one on
Excellent.
Killian.
I believe if you use it through your sheet, it should deduct the charge for you automatically. If you click the little sword icon near it, I think. Yeah, charge 1 gone. Do you have a buff for Shield of Faith, Killian? Yep, you do.
Yep.
Looks like. Excellent. And yeah, you guys ready to engage them?
I believe so.
Excellent. Encounter should be up.
Are we just doing this? I look at everybody.
I think so.
Alrighty. Just need a Killian initiative and we're ready to go. Looks like Tay's won initiative. What would you like to do?
Are we still like super far away, or have we gotten back up to like that 80?
You're up to the 80-foot point. You're like where you are on the map.
Okay, I'm going to cast my Scroll of Haste on all 3 of us.
Very nice. Do you guys have haste buffs? If not, I can add them.
I
I
do.
technically need a caster level check, but it literally just needs to be like a 6.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
see here.
No. Is that the bless buff?
No, it should say haste.
Okay, it's good.
Then I need one.
Okay, give me a second. Buffs. Haste is now on your should be on your sheet, Killian.
Thank you.
Scroll of Haste. Excellent. This obviously alerts the enemies of your presence as you read off the scroll, and you're all
Guys!
a little bit faster.
Are they surprised though?
No, they already rolled their perception checks. This one, here's a haste go off. I guess you understand Infernal, and they'll look over there like, kill them!
Or you could not counteroffer.
I mean, you've casted haste. It seems like your intentions are clear.
I just want to be fast, dude.
They have a wizard spread out!
Oh
I'm
shit.
trying to... We'll move over here.
They're that smart? Do they have the ability to spellcraft?
They know magic. Alice.
I could be a lot of different things than a wizard.
Okay, sorry. They'll say they have a spellcaster.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary. You are sanctuaried. Anything else? Any movement?
Let's see. I guess I'll move. Well, I'm just gonna hang back for now. I'm gonna let Killian take the lead.
This one yell out, "Ah! Brace yourselves. What are they doing?" Killian.
Fuck. I'm gonna hide behind this rock, guys.
What do you like to do, Killian?
Bastard.
Your chargeable targets. What's your move speed?
Well, we're hasted, so he definitely could charge those.
Gotcha. So yeah, your haste targets will be these two. These two are obscured by some bit of terrain and stuff. But these two are open for charging if you wish.
I don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, you got lots
I'm
of
gonna
choices.
try to
You-
like grease some shit up, hopefully. So I mean,
Yeah, you could wait for them to come to you. You could ready an
I don't think
attack.
they're gonna come to us. It doesn't seem likely. They're hiding.
They're afraid of your fireballs.
That I don't have.
Exactly.
I'm not high enough level yet, guys. No reason to be scared.
Alright, yeah. I'll just, I guess I'll charge the one directly in front.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Oh my god, this is not doing anything I want it to do.
It's okay.
I charge the tree.
Do a little bob and weave on your way there. You want me to just move you there for you? Or... Oh, you got it. I believe you can double right-click them to target them, but it's not super necessary if you can't figure it out. You got. Looks like you got it. And you can attack with your flame
And
sword.
hasted.
Mm-hmm.
Are my buffs gone all of a sudden?
Nope. Says you got your buffs on my screen. Excellent. That will hit. Jesus, and do 26 damage. And I think your effects only happen on a crit. So, boom. Solid hit. And I believe you...
Don't they still take the fire damage, though?
on a successful
There's-
critical hit...
I thought flaming burst was as flaming, but they also take extra fire damage on a crit.
Correct.
So
That also... Alright, okay, so let's look up flaming. Flaming. Upon command, deals an extra 1d6 on a successful hit. I don't know, we must have forgot to program that in, which I'll do right now. So you can just roll me a 1d6 right now and I'll fix that weapon. Context notes. 1d6. Flaming. Damage. Target. Attacks. Melee. I'll just say all attack rolls. Hopefully that should work next time. Alright, but you do an extra 3 points of fire damage. Alright, this thing will go. It will breathe its poison at you that you are, I believe, immune to. Let me just double check, see if there's anything that... Well, I think because it's a poison... It is an inhaled poison, so yeah, I guess if your breathing is unhampered, it will just do nothing. This black smoke fills the air around you, but you're fine. Seeing you unaffected, though, this one will come up and 5-foot step. It has reach, so it won't occur any attacks of opportunity, but it will try to do its thing on you. Bite. The 29. That looks like a solid hit on you, unless you have any...
Yeah, no, that's a hit.
Alright, I'll apply the damage to you. And it will do its claws at you. Which looks like 2 hits there. I don't believe they have any rend, so no rend damage.
Jesus.
Tay.
This be a little spooky.
Grease.
I just put a puddle on top of me. What the fuck?
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on.
Whoa, what was doing that?
I'm not doing anything. This shit's just appearing. I literally have not done anything other than make the first circle.
Alright,
I don't know
that
what's
was
going
interesting. Your grease kind of splurges everywhere. But you hit these two and they need to make reflex saves. Or fall prone.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 reflex saves coming out. 1,
That's a pass.
2, natural
That's a fail.
1. And so that one will fall prone. Conditions, prone. Ugh. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Excellent. This thing will go. Says, the foolish spellcaster showed herself. Get her.
Showed myself. I was fucking visible the whole time. I don't know
Or
what
she's
the fuck.
come in range.
God.
Yeah, this thing's got 50 speed. So he'll kind of whir. And he will expel his poison gas at you that you are immune to. Alice.
Alright. I'm going to move forward. Alright, and I'm going to channel positive energy, excluding the demons.
Excellent. And you have enough charisma to exclude 4?
Let's see.
Maybe not all of them are even in range. Looks like they all might be. But there are literally everyone. You only need to exclude 1 actually, because no one else has been hit anyway. So.
Okay. Well, then I'll just exclude the one that's been hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'll do.
Excellent. Go for the channel. Very nice. 8 healing to Killian. I'll apply that for you. Boop.
And that'll be my turn.
Excellent. This one will come around the corner. Healer! Get her! As he'll come around the corner and he will expel his poison at you. And now they hear none of you coughing or being confused and are aware that all of you are fine to this, so... No.
I was gonna say, can we bluff it?
Sure, give me a bluff check. If you want to pretend to be affected by the poison. Well, it's pretty good. We'll do a sense motive.
Just cause, I just...
She's faking it! It
I
points
would
at
think no matter
Tay
what.
and Killian. They both point at you. They're faking it, but that one there, she's definitely confused. I got her. Killian, you're up.
Yeah, I'll
You
just
said full attack this bitch.
Yeah, I'm attacking them.
Ooh, it won't
Too
crit
bad the
confirm,
confirmation was so low. Oh,
but your first swing will actually take that one down. You can swing at this. You can just 5-foot step over
Nice.
and swing at the prone one, which you'll have a +4 to hit, which still won't let you get crit confirm. But you can do your full heavy damage there, and the max rolled fire damage, flaming damage.
18 doesn't confirm.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah,
These things
no.
had like 20 AC, didn't they?
very strong turn. This
Nice.
thing is prone. It can't get up. It will strike at you from the floor, so it has a -4 to hit. Attack roll, situational. We'll put -4. Hiya! Oh, 9. It'll miss the bite. It'll try the claws. We have another situational -4 for attacking from prone. Ah! Oh, both of those miss from being on the floor.
Whew.
Tay.
What did we know about these things, like will saves? Were they decent?
Will +4. Fort 7, reflex 6.
Okay, I'm gonna gamble on it. Fuck it. Dish a gamble, but we going for the gamble. Oh wait, if I'm in range of being hit by it, I would 5-foot step back. It's hard to tell with the grid.
Yeah,
here.
but you know the hit dice. Oh, you don't care because 5 or more could still be stunned. Is that what you wanted to go
Yeah,
for?
5 or more, I could still get stunned. Yeah, I'm just trying to stun it for a round till Jose
Yeah, you
get
can
to it.
5-foot step back and it will make a will save against your color spray. Ugh, barely
Aw,
just
man,
beats
unlucky.
it. Unlucky.
Okay, spell, I guess. Fuck, I don't want to be right here. If I 5-foot step, though, I can't take a move action, right?
Correct.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to opt to...
Wait, 5-foot step. I think you actually can use your move action. You just can't move. Pretty sure you can do that.
Yeah, but what I wanted to use was as part of a move action.
Oh, to move? You can't
let me
take
look at
movement,
this.
but if you have like a move action ability or something, you can use that.
It's used as part of a move action or withdraw action. It does allow you to move up to 10 feet. Like, it is a movement, but it's not like a move action, but it's used as part of a move or withdraw action.
Yeah, well, it sounds like that action is movement, which you can't do.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you cannot do
Yeah.
that.
Fuck. Okay. This might be bad. I was banking on that stun going off. I am... Yeah, okay, hopefully I live through one round, or one turn, but this, I might go down this next round. Alright, I guess that's all I can do.
Yeah, it'll 5-foot step up. Ugh.
Yeah, actually, oh yeah, it only needs to.
You
5-foot step,
faker.
so this is not gonna be good.
You're a faker.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
Oops.
Okay, cool.
Not targeting killing there. Yeah, you'll take 6 damage from a claw swipe, which I'll apply for you.
Okay, I should live through this turn.
And
Should,
Alice.
unless it crits. Oh wait, is it?
The bite actually doesn't have reach, just the claws.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm. You're up, Alice. What do you got for us?
All right. Well, happily, I looked it up. I have a +4 charisma modifier, so I can exclude all of them if I want.
Okay.
But I am just going to channel again and exclude the 4 enemies.
Okay, perfect. Yes, everyone can heal 10. I'll apply it for you if you wish. Want me to apply it for you, Whitney?
Sure.
This one will 5-foot step in and have to make a will save against your sanctuary.
Yes, sir.
Stop healing them, you pesky healer. As it tries to swipe you, but is unable to. Can you put or I can scroll up because I think you can choose to attack someone else, or is it holds to attack wasted? Let's read. Sanctuary. Any opponent attempting to directly attack the water creature must attempt a will save. If it succeeds, it can attack it normally. If the save fails, the opponent can't follow through with the attack, and that part of action is lost. So can still... No, it already 5-foot stepped. Yeah, so it's stuck doing nothing. Its attack's unable to follow through. Killian.
So, were you wanting me to go and attack the dude that was hitting you?
No, you're fine. Finish off the one you're on. I just need to survive that round. I have a plan for next round now, so.
Alright, full attacking this dude then.
Curses you. May your children suffer in pain as you kill this creature.
Sorry, I don't speak blah blah blah.
The corpse burns. It actually falls after your first attack, so you can move if you wish. You didn't have to use a full attack.
Okay. You're gonna get away, Tay? Alright, then I'll go after this guy.
Excellent.
I guess he gets a AO though, right?
Yes, if you're walking within 5, you have to get in within 5 feet. He will send a claw your way. Which will barely hit. Tay.
Okay, so I'm moving, but my first batch of my movement is going to be via dimensional slide, so it's not going to provoke any AOs.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't reset this. There we go.
How many rounds have gone?
We are on the 4th round. This is the beginning of the 4th round.
I'm gonna be over here now.
Yeah, you step into the other dimensions and then appear over there, and they will shout out, she's getting away! Get her before she casts spells at us.
Too late!
Reflex save. Ooh, yeah, he's fine.
Damn. That is my turn.
With this thing, you went too far away, so he'll kind of 5-foot step up to this healer. Get the healer instead.
Make a will save, bitch. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, so...
Ooh, I think that beats your sanctuary. So he can attack as normal.
I'm not sure where the... Oh, it's... Yeah, that does. Yes, he can attack me.
So he will just attack you with the bite as he'll move completely within 5 feet of you. Which I think will hit.
Yes.
Alice.
Alright. Well, I have no real way of getting out of that. Because I can't really...
And your sanctuary lasts for 4 rounds, right? That's a round per level?
It does, yes.
So it will be gone at the end of your turn here. So you still have it for now?
Yes.
Or you cast it actually the first round, so I think you still have, at the end of the next round, you'll still have it.
Okay.
Unless you attack, then it's gone.
Well, I'm not planning on attacking, so...
No, maybe.
There's just literally nowhere I can go, is there?
You can 5-foot step. His claws can still reach you, but his bite won't. And this guy can't attack you because he failed the sanctuary. So you could 5-foot step to be like adjacent to him over here. You can't go where Killian is. You could, so yeah, if you just want to be out of reach, but then he could just 5-foot step to follow you next turn. But I mean, Killian will go before you, so he could probably be in the way. So I think your best spot is to just 5-foot step over here.
I'll do that. And I am going to...
So you're still in range of his claws, just so you know, in case you're planning on casting a spell.
Okay. I was actually just going to channel and exclude the bad guys.
Fair, yeah. Excellent. I can apply the healing for you all if you wish. Boom.
Please.
Very nice heals. Boom. Heals all around. This creature will go. Unable to attack the warded creature will turn his attention to Killian. Or does he go for the wizard? Well, he's not going to get AO'd. It's not stupid. So he'll go for Killian. Urgh. You murdered my wife, you bastard, he says to you. You don't understand, but...
Oh, that was your wife?
Well, he says this in Infernal, but... And he will attack claws. Ugh, natural 1, natural 2, both miss the claws.
Does that mean he breaks a nail?
Killian. Oh, your turn for a natural 1, but the first one will hit. Ooh, solid 30 damage. And 4 flaming damage. Ugh, still up, but singed and bleeding. Tay.
Trying something new. We'll see how it goes.
Scorching Ray.
Not very well.
Whoa, look at that
cool
animation.
Effect, though, but pretty sure.
Yeah,
that is
that
not gonna
touch
hit.
will miss. It's a touch attack, right? It requires a touch attack to hit. And you only have 1 ray. Yeah, you only have 1 ray right now.
Apparently.
Yeah, you get more every 4 levels
just
beyond it.
fucking rolled horribly.
That's a shame. The ray barely misses him. He moves out of the way a bit.
Does it happen to hit any of the grease and, light the grease on fire a little
Fortunately,
bit?
grease doesn't work that way. It's magical. It's not like actual grease, but...
Oh.
Shenanigans.
Lame.
This creature...
Waste of a fucking turn.
Yeah, he'll 5-foot step up and try to get this healer. Get the healer. Oops.
Yep, that'll hit.
I'm getting her. You bastard, your party killed my wife. And he'll swipe.
I thought she still had Sanctuary through this turn.
Yeah, but
That
he
one
passed it,
beat
so
my
then you-
sanctuary.
Oh.
1 will miss, but 1 will connect for 9 damage.
What
Rake
a
you
dick.
across. You just murdered their wives, bro.
I don't
Alice.
fucking know that.
Tay knows. But Alice, it's your turn. As these things are injured but seem to be fighting furiously to the death. You must have insulted them in some way.
I'm just trying to take a 5-foot
Yeah.
step. And I'm just going to do one more channel and exclude them, the demons.
Maybe if you include the wives, they'll stop attacking you.
Ah!
Damn. I'll apply the healing. Oh, you're
Did
actually...
you give me the extra 4 from last time?
I did not, so I'll give you an extra 8 right now. Plus 8. Boom! Killian, you get your health. Boom. And Tay, you're uninjured, so you're good. Alrighty. This thing does not know Sanctuary is over, so it assumes it can't attack you. So it will stay on Killian. I'll avenge my wife, you motherfucker. Hold on.
No, you won't.
16
I'm
roll.
learning Abyssal. Did you just say you fuck your mother?
It doesn't understand.
You mean infernal and kind of, yes.
Oh! If only if it was flanking. Killian.
You can do 5-foot step and still full attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, full attack this guy. If the first one kills him, swinging towards the other.
Gotcha. You bastard! You wife killer! Fortunately, the same roll for both will miss. Both of them will miss.
Are you... Oh, that is your haste attack. Damn.
Almost. Tay. These guys are whining about their wives being dead. You don't care, apparently. You do 115 damage. 5 damage with magic missile. He gets pinged with missiles to the back. He's, oh! Oh, you have a wand? Oh, you whip out the wand.
Yeah.
He'll cry out in pain as he gets pings in the back. Anything else?
Nope, I'm like out of spells.
Alright, this thing will 5-foot step to chase the healer. Ugh.
I think I saw your wife move. Maybe you should go check on her.
Are you saying that infernal?
Yeah.
You motherfucker!
No, she might be alive. Go
He
check on
will
her.
take the AOs
Twitched.
to run over here.
What?
It's right there, bro. Acrobatics. And you have to move at half speed if you pass.
Yeah, he still can make it if he passes.
Okay. That's... I'm pretty... Yeah, that... Okay.
You can swing at him
Okay.
as he runs by you, though, Killian.
Swing at him with... Oh, I was like... I thought you were saying to me, I was like, with a what?
You fucker.
That's a single attack, right?
Yeah.
I was just telling you, I think she's alive. Maybe you should go check on her.
That'll miss. You dare sully my wife's name.
I didn't sully her name. I told you I think she might be alive.
Oh! He's,
Wow.
He's filled with rage and fury, and he can't see straight as he swipes vigorously in the air at you. Alice.
Cool. Cool move, bro.
I'll say, I don't know what you said, Tay, but great job. Thanks. I'm gonna...
I apparently insulted his wife, even though I really didn't, but it's okay.
taking a 5-foot step here, and I'm gonna reapply Sanctuary.
Very nice. Help me over here, brother. She mocks our wives. This guy will take the AO as well and go through the... She's laughing
telling
at
me-
us.
It's telling me I don't have spells left, but I have 6 spells of that type left. What the... Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Maybe I don't need an
my
acrobatics.
god. I might be dead.
No, that's on. That's
No, he died.
That was Killian.
that was Killian
that's
with his AO.
okay. That was his attack on me. I was like, oh my god, he's dead.
He bursts into this huge flame as he turns his back to you. You strike him across the back, and he explodes in flames back here.
Look, now you just got your brother killed, making him come help you.
You-
What a good brother you are.
You bitch! I hate you. I'll kill you if it's the last thing I do.
I was just trying to tell you to go check on your wife. She might be alive, but apparently you don't care about your wife.
I'll rip that smirk off your dead body, Killian. Your move.
Will you?
Can,
Just
can I
remember
use
there's
him?
grease. There's grease here.
Can I use him as a bridge?
No. He died, like, in front of... Like, you basically killed him right in front of you.
Alright, well,
I mean,
with
you could
haste,
push
can I
his
still
body.
reach him and still attack?
There's grease here, too. Let's map it out. Maybe you can. So, yeah, you'd have to go around the grease.
Would probably be
I mean,
faster
I
to
can just
like,
go around the other way.
north. Yeah.
Yeah, you
didn't
can
have
go
to
that way.
That far around.
I mean, grease is
you
supposed to be
just
20
told
feet. I think. 10 foot square?
No, it's 10.
Yeah, sure. But you'll incur your own AO from his claw, getting in range. She'll swipe at you for 19, which will hit. Sorry, I should not always mess up the targeting. So that'll swipe you for 5, and then you can make your single attack, which will hit for a lot of damage. Jeez. Jeez Louise. And the 5 flaming damage. Ah.
Oh, Tay, ask him where the others are.
Tay, your turn.
In common, I'm saying to you, I don't know that necessarily are others. We knew there was around like 4 or 6 or something. This might be the last of them.
Okay.
That infernal. I'll be like, teehee, now you see me. Now you don't. Bye, bitch. Hi, I'm over here now, and I'm gonna shoot a missile at you.
I hate spellcasters. I hope you die.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? You hate your wife? That's not very nice.
Jesus!
I can't understand any of this, but I'm just thinking, what kind of, like, dude leaves his wife to, like, fight the big burly guy while they hid behind rocks and stuff?
Oh. You can take your AO, Killian, as he tries to run across the grease and slips and slides, but you get an AO first.
That he needs a reflex save now to see if he falls or if he just can't move any farther. Yeah, he just can't move any farther.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't
wait,
matter.
Hold on, let me look at my DC. That might actually fail. Might be a 16. Grease. DC 16, yeah, he falls prone.
But you miss, I think, Killian. 21. Oh, no, 21 does a hit. Sorry.
Yeah, that might kill
Oh,
him.
so yeah, he slips and falls, and you also plunge a sword in his back, and he dies.
Oh, sorry, bro. Killed you too now.
Wow. Reveling in the
this
death of their
went-
wives.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at Tay like, what are you saying? They really did not like you.
Okay, I was like, he was beating on you a lot, so I was trying to maybe distract him, and I was just like, oh, bro, I think I saw your wife move. Maybe she's not dead. Thinking, like, maybe there was a chance he'd be like, oh, and, like, get distracted and believe me and go check her corpse or something and stop attacking you. But apparently he took it as a grave insult and decided he really hated me instead. So, I mean,
Wow.
then I just kept taunting him because, I mean, you tell me what makes you mad and I'm gonna keep using it against you. I mean, I don't know what you expect of me, bro.
Killian just thinks to himself, these things had partners.
Apparently the first
ones
killed.
were like the wives and yeah, because then he was like, brother, help me, she's mocking our wives, and that one turns around and then you slice it in the back and kill it, and I'm just like, look, dude, now you got your brother killed. He really didn't like that.
You guys can take your time and look over their... they had a stockpile of items here.
Ooh.
I'll apply that healing for you, Killian, if you wish.
Thank you.
Whoosh.
Are there any of those things you guys want to keep, or do you just want to turn them all into money?
I say we turn them into money. I don't see anything especially that I would like. I mean, do you want a silver chalice, Tay, with dragon carvings?
Nah.
Yeah, I say we just turn them into money. Do we need to like cut off a piece of these things to bring back as proof that we killed them?
Yeah, you can. They have unique facial structures and stuff, so you can just slice off ears if you want. You could slice off like their claws or whatever. You don't have to take like heads. You could take heads if you want, but you don't have to. They're very identifiable.
Can we take like a 10-minute break or so?
Yeah. Let's take a break. We are back. You guys got your loot. Anything else you want to do? You can carve off trophies from these creatures if you want to prove you killed them.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do here?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, heading back to town.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Alright, someone else just give me a D100, see if you run into anything on the way back. Ooh, an 89. I hope for some more fun creatures like the dancing killers. Okay. Give me a round of perception checks as you guys are 2 hours into your journey back home.
God
Jesus.
damn.
2 of us hit nat 20s.
Jesus. Alright. You all notice these creatures about 60 feet off the road. They're like these... Are these flying? I think they are. Yeah, flying. They're flying in the air. Someone roll me 2d6.
Should be Tay.
Yeah. Alright, there's like a flock of 80 of these, or I guess they're called a cackle. A cackle of them.
80 or 8?
8. Sorry, I don't know what I said. 8.
That's a huge difference.
There's 8, and they're called a cackle of these things. You can give me... so they look like these blue reptilian snakes. They got 2 arms with claws, and they kind of have like almost like a draconic kind of head. But then it kind of goes into like a lizard snaky body, and they're like flying. And they are mechanically small. So they're like small creatures. It's a knowledge of the plains. Yes, that is enough. I'll wait till she's back. I don't know if she can still hear me.
What direction are they headed?
They're not headed in any direction. They're kind of just like flying in the air, like 30 feet off the ground, just in like a I don't know what you call it, just like in like a ball of them, just like flying around. They're not really moving in a direction. But these creatures are called Azurzitzi. I'll just put it in chat. Azurtzi. Something like that. Azurtzi. I put their name in chat. Everything okay?
Yeah, just kid stuff.
Yeah, so I put their name in chat. You know them to be they're small creatures. They have constant freedom of movement. They have spell resistance, 16. And you know that they are known for being they're worms. They like to mock, especially spellcasters for some reason. They like to vex spellcasting creatures. And you can ask any question. Wait, would you get an 18? You can ask You needed, one question.
Kind of curious what their alignment is, but we would just know. I would just know that wouldn't be a question,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, you can know they're chaotic neutral.
I guess special abilities.
That's a good one to ask because they got a few. As a standard action, or no, full round action, they can mimic any form, or they can mimic forms by spending a full round action to study a creature. It uses change shape to assume its form as a swift action. It has a mocking touch ability. It can borrow a creature's talents with a touch attack and suppress their ability to use a single spell or spell-like ability up to 4th level. If it suppresses the use of the spell, the target can't cast that spell. It can cast it once using its own caster level. Blah blah blah. Unwilling targets can resist the mocking touch with a DC 16 will save. And the last thing it can do, if two of them work together as a standard action, they can redirect any ongoing spell effect from one creature within 30 feet to another. They can move the spell's effect to themselves, sharing its effect as if they were one creature, or shift it into a single valid target with the original spell of 30 feet. With a successful DC 16 will save, a creature can resist having the spell effect taken from it or applied to it.
I feel like we should just avoid these things.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan to me.
You don't want to play with the mocking lizards?
No.
No, not particularly. You know that they do have the ability to speak Abyssal and Protein. Never heard of that language.
Like,
They can speak in gains.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it
Do you
right,
even
but it's
lift,
spelled
bro?
that.
I think it's like protein or
Protein? Protein? I don't know. Protein, yes, that makes more sense. Protein. They speak in proteins.
in my head, they're just like gym bros that make fun of spellcasters.
Oh my god.
True. Alright, you're ignoring them?
Yeah.
If they don't fuck with us,
They
we
won't
just
fuck with
try
you
to
if you
avoid 'em.
just... Unless you walk and you're really close to them, but if you keep your distance and walk away from them, you can ignore them and get back into the city. No problems whatsoever. Back to the guild hall, I assume, to turn in your ears or whatever trophies you took from these creatures.
Yep.
Excellent.
Ears.
It's now early evening as you pop in. The music's playing. Adventurers are here, resting, enjoying the music, eating, filling themselves up with drink and food. And you guys are turning in your quest. Excellent. Let me just rip off the notice because you guys have done this now. Boosh. They look at your trophies that you brought them, and you brought them 4. Excellent. They count out the money, and they give you 400 platinum pieces.
Those other things we had, if we sold it, would we get full price or
No,
half price?
half price for that stuff.
Half price? Okay. There we 2, and we'll just add 4,000 gold. And we divide... yeah, I'll calculate all of our money for us in a second.
Yeah, while Tay's doing some abacus math. What do the rest of you want to do? You guys can get some food, get some drink, and just chat if you want, or figure out what you want to do next, or whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, I'll probably just get some food and drink.
Same.
Excellent.
Is there like a little thing on the table? Like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, there's actually they probably wouldn't be here. this night, so that's actually not there, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just get some food. Just like a light drink, like slightly alcoholic, like maybe like a beer or something, not like anything heavy.
Yeah, you can get any assortment of drinks here. There's a number of other adventurers around the table, swapping stories, swapping adventures on the road.
Anything interesting?
Let's see if you hear... Yeah, you hear about one guy bragging about coming across a middle-aged dragon on the road and slaying it.
How did you know he's middle aged? Was he like? Did he have gray hair?
He says, haha. Well, so the guy you're talking to, he's in like this metallic, not full plate, just the one under that. I think it's like half plate, probably. Half plate. And he kind of looks at you and says, yes, it's a tough thing to age a dragon. It clearly wasn't an ancient one, or else that one would have been tough. It clearly wasn't a youngling either. It would have been too big for that. It was about, 10 feet wide and big. Those are usually the middle-aged dragons. Any bigger...
What color was it?
It was blue. Those are the evil ones, too. Streaks out lightning with its breath. Terrifying. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys haven't heard of dragon sightings in the last, 10 to 15 years. They're a rare sight. They're still around, but super rare. He seems to be probably bolstering the story up a bit, but nothing sounds like a blatant lie. It just sounds
Where'd
unlikely.
you see it?
I had a quest for a nobleman in town near the peak, Dragon's Peak.
Nobleman, you say?
And he kind of goes to a more hushed tone. He says, no offense, but the board stuff, it doesn't pay as much as the nobles. You get a good noble and need something done, ooh, you can be set for a while.
How do you find out about noble jobs? Do you just go up to their houses and ask?
You can, but that probably will get you turned away. But, you gotta make the right connections, meet the right people. I can introduce you to some people if you want. Of course, not for free. You want to start making some connections, you gotta, pay some coin to get that introduction made.
Alice will kind of flutter her eyelashes and be like, I'd be very grateful for that.
Sure. Yeah, he seems looking at you with kind of almost a blank stare. He says, sure, of course, I don't like to introduce just anyone to my contacts, because, you'll be taking some of the jobs away from me. But if you agree to give me a percentage of all the earnings you make from my contact, I'll do it.
What kind of percentage are we talking?
A modest 15% finder's fee. Your charm clearly seems to be having no effect on him. It seems like he's talking to you like any other person. Or at least I assume you're putting the charm on in a seductive, flirty way.
Yeah,
right?
I'm trying to flirt with him.
Yeah.
Taser, he's not very cute. I wouldn't bother.
You say that? Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
He kind of looks about, excuse me, we're not flirting, we're talking business here. And besides, she's not my type.
Flirting. Well, there you go. I said you're not flirting, and I told her it's not worth it. You're not very cute.
Are you just... Excuse me, I am cute. But anyway...
No. Objectively, no, you're not. Sorry.
My boyfriend would beg to differ.
Okay, well, maybe your boyfriend is into that. But he must have...
You're not very good looking
taste.
either.
I need
by
a
the
hotness
way.
check.
Sure, roll
I
me
need a hotness check.
Yeah, I guess we should roll a 3d6 to see how good looking this guy is.
please roll low. So
See if he's
I can
talking
be
shit or
justified
not.
in what I'm saying.
Someone rolling it?
Oh,
I
you
thought
want us
Jess
to
was
roll
going
it?
to.
Yeah, anyone. One of you guys roll it. It's more fun if you guys do it. Oh, you know, he's above
Jesus.
average.
I'll just sort of pat Tay on the arm. I'll say, well, you know, I suppose 15% is fair. You are introducing us to some people.
I mean, I could go find people.
Not with that attitude. When you
This
speak to
attitude is what makes me find people, okay? You don't get it. People are attracted to this attitude.
really, where's
My
your
attitude-
partner?
You want to see all the cool shit my attitude has brought me in life? Like, you don't even know. Check
Yeah,
out
what?
this fucking cool thing. Pull out my wayfinder. My attitude got me this shit. And this ring.
That's that.
This too.
Ooh.
I'll kind of look at Tay. I'm like, why didn't you use the Wayfinder when we were out earlier?
I mean, it wouldn't have super helped us.
Oh, so you have
Well, I
useless
guess
items.
Maybe. No. My wayfinder is actually quite useful.
Your friend
Glad
just said it
go
didn't help in your recent
invisible.
outing.
We didn't use it in this particular quest because we didn't need to.
IKEA useless. Got it. Anyways, when you speak to a noble, I can introduce you, but if you talk like that, they won't deal with you, so...
I'll
can
be
only...
the one doing the
Everyone will
talking.
deal with me.
Gotcha. Because, you know, you gotta have a little respect when you talk to them, and... Yeah.
I'll say, listen. I'll do the talking. I'll meet with them one-on-one. These two just are the muscle.
Muscle? She looks like she can barely lift a paperweight.
She's a caster. She does her own. She has her own.
I carry the party. Tee-hee.
How do you deal with her? She sounds annoying.
She's a lot of fun.
Excuse me.
Without your spell books,
Make
without
the
your components, you're
stories,
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing compares to a trusty hard
What kind of
blade.
adventure is
you
he?
beat a dwarf in a drinking competition because I can say that.
You probably use magic. He squints at you.
I did not.
What
I beat
what
him
class
fair
is he?
and square.
He's clearly some sort of fighter or some martial class.
All of you martial people are like, ew, look at my sword.
Who fucking cares about your sword? Stop waving it
Killian will
around
just
everywhere.
look at Tay and just blink. Excuse me?
I mean, you too. You're waving your fiery sword around like.
Oh, that's
muffins.
now that's impressive. You have to show me that. You have a fire sword?
Oh my god.
Show him, Gillian. Show him.
I don't know how you.
I'm not gonna
that
waste my
stands
time
you.
on him.
Oh,
Seriously,
jeez. What's got you stuck up all of a sudden?
He's on my side. He's cool like me.
Oh man, he kind of goes down to his. Don't go for the spellcaster types, man. You're wasting your time. Look at her. She's stuck up. Trust me. Don't simp for her. You don't have to pretend like you like her. And he
Killian
leans
will just slam back his beer and look at the bartender. Can you give me something stronger?
The waiter will nod to you and come back with a shot. Slide it down to you. We could have used a man like you out there. What's your name?
All right, I need to sneak away and do something real fast. I need to find out if the stock person here has a potion of grease.
It won't be a potion, it'd be an oil of grease.
Oil, yeah, that's what I meant.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I'd
what
like to
could
buy
you have
an
used
oil
me
of
for?
grease from them.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
I'm humoring him and asking what could you have used me for?
Yeah, he says, if you had a flame blade, we could have used you against that dragon. Me and my party, we got out with the skin of our teeth. It was a tough fight, but
What would a flame blade do against a lightning casting dragon?
if it's a flame blade, it must be a formidable blade. Just a strong magical blade against a dragon is very helpful. The blues aren't immune to fire either. It would have just done extra damage. But yeah, Tay, you can kind of excuse yourself. And what do you want to go buy? An oil of grease?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's, what is that, a level 1 spell?
Yeah.
Was that 50 GP or 25 GP? I forget. I think it's 25.
I think it's 25.
Yeah. And you get your standard discount. You get 10% off that. So we'll just call it 20 gold. 20 gold for the potion.
Okay.
Yeah, you can buy that, and while you're gone, they'll just say, "Oh, finally, she's gone." Listen, man, I don't know if you're like into her or trying to sim for her or whatever, but it's not worth it, man. Spellcasters, they'll leave you for the next hot little thing that walks by.
Well, it's a good thing we're not in that type of relationship. But
Why are you
should
simping
learn how
for
to
her, man?
respect others.
I respect others. You see the way she was talking to me? She called me ugly. I was very polite to all of you until she called me ugly.
I
I'm
don't.
just saying, don't judge a book by its cover, man.
Well, tell her that to your friend. Although she misjudged this book. I am handsome.
Yes, you are. You're very handsome.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Alice.
Alice. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, when I come back, I'm going to try to sleight of hand pour it over his weapon.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna
Come
give
on,
you.
Dalek, be with me.
He introduces himself as Thomas. In case you guys care. Did you give him your name, Killian? He'll ask your name if you didn't.
Yeah, I'll just say my name's Killian.
Pleasure to meet you. Name's Thomas.
I'll just nod.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just trying to look for the spot in my notes for this guy. Because you want to sleight of hand versus his perception. Yes, this should be like this.
I'll ask Alice, what the fuck does simping mean?
I'll give him a rundown.
I'm like glancing over one of my skills, and it's saying I have an armor check penalty on it. Why?
Because your armor. It's hard to maneuver.
I'm not wearing armor.
Oh, you're not wearing armor?
I have a courtesan's outfit on my body. I have no armor on other than mage armor. Which actually
Let's
wouldn't
take
be
a
up anymore.
look at that. What's going on?
Well, clearly it's too constricting.
And you want to do sleight of hand.
And like my disabled device is like
Armor
also
check
taking an
penalty
armor check
minus
penalty.
3. Weird.
Yeah, but like inventory, I have no armor equipped. Oh, is it because I'm into medium load now?
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's why.
Okay,
yeah.
I would just drop off some of my. I would have dropped off some of my stuff in our room then. Like, why am I? It's because of the money.
Gotta spend some of that money.
I know.
Is there an easy way on this sheet to say not to count money?
Right, that's what I was looking for.
Weightless currency.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
you can just, so you can, whatever you're leaving in your little apartments, that you can move your coins in there. And then take it out of there.
Okay.
You're still in medium, though, a bit.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, I'm
Sorry.
not.
Sorry, you're not.
It just an update. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Okay. Fixed. All right. I was like, what the hell? I'm not wearing armor. What the fuck is going on?
All right, give me a sleight of hand versus his perception. As you try to
Come on.
pour some oil on his
please.
blade. Oh my god. Why do you have plus 12 to sleight of hand?
Because I started going into it after I started having to do more pranky shit. It's literally just for my pranky shit.
The rest of the party can make perceptions if you want to just like see Tay doing anything, but he seems oblivious as he's involved in talking to you guys, and he's drinking his drink, and Tay kind of sneaks around and pours the oil along his blade.
I'm just going to continue my conversation with him and say, now the other day I did come across a wine cellar. I got some of this fine elvish wine. Would you like some?
Oh, wow, yes. I would love some. Thank you.
I will pour him some fine elvish wine.
Yeah, you know.
So I'll sit back down and be like,
Oh, look
sorry,
who's
I
back.
can be a little abrupt at times. I get it. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Maybe I was a little too brash. You seem super into fightery things. I don't really know much about it, so why don't you tell me about it? Like, what kind of weapon do you use? I don't know. Like, Killian loves talking about his weapon. Do you like showing off your weapon?
Yes, I mean, I have a... let's see what kind of blade he has.
I'm just blankly staring at Alice like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yes, I have a special blade. It's a Heartseeker blade. It's a falchion. It's very nice. Do you want to see it?
Sure. I don't know what a Heartseeker does. Never heard of that before.
Yeah, he will, I guess, try to take it out. And what happens if something's greased? Is it, he's got to make a check or something?
I think so. I assume it probably...
Put grease in chat again? I think it tells you.
Yeah.
It's like he fumbles to pick it up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he has to make a check if it's cast on an item. The bear
required materials butter.
I'll say it automatically failed the save because it was not attended. The creature immediately drops the item. So he needs to make another saving throw to try and pick it up. So he initially tries to pull it out, and it just goes flying across the room. People duck as the sword flies into one of the wooden walls, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he'll go try to grab it out of the wall, and he needs to make a saving throw must be made in each round that the creature attempts to pick up or use the greased item. So he'll try to grow up and grip it and fail to save, and he'll kind of just slide off, and he'll say, "What the hell? Let's go down with my blade." And the
fucking martial dumbasses. I'm whispering this while he's across the room. I'm just laughing to Alice and Killian.
The room
and
will.
He says spellcasters are not as good. Well, fuck you, bro. Look at this shit I just.
Yeah, this will cause a spectacle in the room for sure, and people will just start laughing and pointing at him as he's struggling to pull it out of the wall. And he keeps trying.
Killian gets a smile on his face, but he tries to hide it.
But he will finally, pull it out. And he, looks at his blade. Someone put something on this! But the whole room's just, pointing and laughing at him. He just, sheathes it.
I'll just look at him and be like, somebody did what to your weapon?
He just sheathes it, and he's, flush red in the face, and he just, storms out of the guild hall. And everyone just...
Well, I guess we're not getting that noble introduction, at least not from him.
I mean, I'm sure he'll cool off and be willing to talk to you again in a day, okay? It'll be fine.
I mean, we could
Best
have
20
Tay
gold I
follow
ever
him.
spent.
True, I could actually use my fancy wayfinder to invis and follow him.
Just go to the noble's house and find out who his connections are.
True. Well, it's never a dull evening with you, Tay.
I know.
I'll get her a drink if she wants it.
Sweet.
So you are simping for her.
Drink.
Yeah, you can get drinks for your round. Anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Not tonight. I think Alice is just, she'll probably clean herself and go to bed. I imagine she doesn't like baths or water, but she'll probably wet some kind of washcloth or something to wipe herself off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys can rest the night and awaken.
I'm just gonna stay up late drinking at the bar until I finally go to bed.
Let's see if there's any other late night owls that are interesting. Are you looking to talk to anyone, or you're just kind of keeping to yourself?
I mean, I'm not looking to talk to someone, but I'm also like, I'm not going out of my way, but if there's like, I'm not gonna like try to strike up conversation with everyone, but if there was someone interesting or someone came to talk to me, like I wouldn't be like, leave me alone.
Yeah. You're a human, correct? Or
Tiefling.
you are a tiefling. Yeah, there are a few... There's a lot of games going on, okay? There's a lot... there's not that many people that stay super late. So are you staying to like kind of last call late, or are you just...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you're staying that late, there's only like a few people, and eventually, a fairly attractive half-elf female, short, wavy auburn hair with brown eyes, just quite short for I guess a half-elf, maybe sides with the human side, just about like 4'5". She kind of has also, she has like the side shaved, half her head is shaved, half the other half is kind of like in like a faux hockey kind of like floppy thing. And she kind of pulls a chair up to you and orders a drink for last call. And she kind of looks over to you and says, "You want anything for last call?"
Sure.
Yeah, she'll order you whatever you were ordering. And she kind of just strikes up conversation, and she kind of brings up, "Well, what keeps you here so late? Not many people stay to last call. You usually got a reason or another. What's kept you here?"
I don't know, just interesting day today, and I just didn't feel like ending it quite yet.
This may be a little forward, but you want to keep the night going after this? She kind of looks at you.
I wish I had decent sense motive. Sure, why the hell not?
Nice. Yeah, you guys can hit it off, and she will want to take you back to her place if you want.
Sure, I'm gonna make sure anything I have of value is left. I'll like stop off at my room and make sure that
he's so
anything, like,
paranoid.
valuable is
Wait,
left there.
Think she's gonna rob you?
I mean, have you
I
heard
know
of
nothing
the...
about this chick other than she just shows up at a bar and wants to buy me a drink and take me home? Sure, but like, I'm leaving my good shit here.
People have been known to steal wizards' spell books and stuff.
True. Yeah, but throughout the evening of walking back to her place and chatting before last call, you'll find out her name is Thea. She's obviously a half-elf. She's just stopping by in town. She's just venturing by herself, traveling through. And yeah, she wants to spend the night with you. And if you're okay with that, you can do so.
What, like, I'm just mad curious, what kind of class does she that she's like adventuring on her own?
Yeah, I guess that can kind of come up in conversation. You kind of bring that up in a way, or like, kind of like, "Oh yeah, like what do you do? Like, how do you get around alone?" Blah blah blah. It'll basically come out that you kind of get the sense that she is of the roguish persuasion.
Okay.
So some sort of one of those kind of classes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it'll also, just like a fun fact or whatever, you'll find out that she's colorblind. I don't know how that comes up, but it'll come up some point. You'll kind of maybe ask like, "Oh yeah, what's your favorite color, or whatever? I like the color you're whatever," and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually colorblind. I don't know." But yeah, I think actually colorblind do see they see colors. They just don't see green and red or something.
It
That's
depends
color
on.
yeah, because that can be you can be color deficient or color blind. So if you're color deficient, you just don't see certain colors. And then color blind, I think you basically see everything kind of on like grayscale mostly.
Okay, allegedly there's rare circumstances where you can't see any colors at all, and that is her, so she can't see any colors.
Interesting.
But yeah, you guys can have a nice night. You will wake up and she will not be there though in the morning.
Well, she takes me back to her place, and then
She's just not there.
Then the homeowner's like, "What are you doing here?" And she just took you back to a random place.
It was a tavern, so it's a rented room. It's not like her place. When I said her place, I mean it's like her room. But
Gotcha.
one night standed.
One night standed. All right.
Not even a note? Damn.
Nope, no note. She's just gone.
Whatever. Bye.
Well, maybe she's just gone for coffee or something. I don't know. But do you want to leave or do you want to wait around or she's just not there? Like you wake up, it's kind of early. She's just gone. You touch the side of the bed. It feels a little bit cold.
Yeah, I'd probably I don't know, spend my normal time freshening up and memorizing my spells there. And if she doesn't come back in that time, then I'll just dip out.
Yeah, as you head out down the stairs of the tavern that you stayed at. I'm just gonna change the music to a more morning setting. The city of Geffen. Before you're heading out, the bartender, tavern owner will kind of call out to you. It's like, hey, miss, your lady friend. She told me to give this to you, and it's a note.
Okay. I'll take the note from him, thank him, give him a gold, head out.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the note just says, sorry, I had to leave Tay. Business calls or something like that. And it just has an imprint of her lipstick on it, like a kiss from her lipstick.
Okay.
Thanks for paying for the room, sucker.
No, the room
I
has been
actually
paid
legitimately,
for.
when you started saying that, I was like, oh god, did she leave me with the bill for this room?
No,
I thought that's where that was going. I was like, oh, okay.
But the rest of you can awaken in your normal circumstances and meet up, I guess.
Yeah. Meet up for some breakfast.
Yeah. What's the plan for today? Another notice board target, or you want to see what's going around in town? Or you can just hang out, do some downtime, look to do something else. You do some shifts at the Dalek Emporium.
That's what I was thinking, if you wanted to maybe go, see what you can find out more about these, noble connections and stuff, and I might just go work at the Dalek Emporium for the day and share with them my latest exploits. I can actually share a memory now, so now I don't have to make one of them share memory to show them stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So let's go with Killian and Alice first. What's your plan for the day?
Well, I was just going to see if I can find the guy from last night, maybe find out more about these noble connections that he mentioned.
Yeah, if you stick around the guild hall for a few hours, you will see him come in at one point, buying some supplies before ready to head out somewhere. With him is looks like a cleric of Savras, and it looks like another martial type of someone with a bow, some sort of ranger or something.
Good morning there.
He kind of looks over. Oh, it's you. He kind of looks around to see. I guess he's looking for Tay. Where's your friend?
I don't know. I don't keep track of her. It's a day off.
I'm pretty sure she messed with my weapon the other day. I can't prove it, but
I didn't see anything. But you never know. I'm sorry that you went through that.
Those damn wizards, and must have been grease or something. Anyway.
Well, I hope this won't affect our working relationship.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm not introducing you to any of my contacts now. You kidding me? You embarrassed me the other day.
I see. All right. Well,
Unless you
so be
can
it.
make it up to me in some way. Kind of raises an eyebrow.
And what did you have in mind?
Well, for the right price, I might be able to forget about it.
And what is the right price?
He kind of huddles with his friends, and they speak for a bit, and then he unhuddles. He says, "We can introduce you to our some of our contacts for 200 gold."
Interesting.
Yeah, that'll help me soothe my ego from last night.
I'll dead stare at his friends and see their reactions to what he just said.
Yeah, they kind of just have like bored looks and just kind of like shrug.
Seems your friends don't think your ego can ever be soothed.
He gets a little flush red in his cheeks, and his friend's kind of just like, and he's just like, "You guys are. I don't even know if I want to work with you. You guys are just rude."
Killian will laugh. Come now, Thomas. I'm pulling your leg.
Jeez.
Well, perhaps we're not able to work together. That's okay. I mean, I could just be your competition instead.
Yeah, you no idea where to start. Good luck. And he kind of goes back to collecting some supplies from the shop here. After buying a few things, he packs it away in a bag, and they're about to head out. He says, "Good luck trying to find a nobleman's looking for work. You gonna just walk and knock on doors? Well, good luck to you."
You too. Don't run into any dragons.
I hope not. And yeah, they'll gather their things and they'll head out adventuring for the day.
As soon as they're out of sight, I'll walk up to the shopkeep. So, do you know who his contact is?
He'll kind of laugh as he's overhearing that. Yeah, they don't tell me any of that. I just work the
I'll
shop
put
here.
50 gold on the counter.
Jeez. I told you, I really don't know. I can't accept that anyway.
Put 60 gold on the counter.
I told you, friend. We don't work like that here. I know you
Put
adventurers
100 gold on the counter.
He laughs. I know you adventurers are used to exchanging information for coin, but I'm no like tavern owner. You can just walk up to me and pass me some gold, and I'll tell you stuff. I literally don't know, anyways, and we can't accept. We don't do that here. If you want to buy information, you can talk to the sage, but I doubt she knows that specific thing. If you want other details, though, I'm sure she can figure it out.
I'll pull half the amount back and say, well, tell you what, friend. If you hear anything, would you let me know? And I'll just slide it over.
Sure, he'll slide it back. We can't accept any coin for tips.
No, Killian. No means no.
Yes, I'm sorry. The gesture's appreciated, but many staff here we don't.
Fine.
I know you adventurers, like I said, you like to just put coin on the table and require information, but we can't do that.
No, see, Alice has a different idea.
Mm-hmm.
So Alice will sort of gesture to Killian to follow her.
Good luck.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
You guys walk away.
As they're walking away, I'll just flip him a coin. For bothering you.
He'll catch it and you'll just pocket it. Okay, well, it's fine.
You were just determined that he was going to take something from you, weren't you? If you were a caster, I would have think you put a spell on it or something.
No, Alice, I was simply being polite. I wasted his time and he wasted mine, but ultimately it was my fault.
Well, I have a better idea. I want to see if we can find out through a different means. I'd like to go visit the Catfolk town here in Geffen, see what we can find out.
Sure. You can go check out Mini Tian Shaw in Geffen. What are you looking for?
Basically, I'm going to approach this like talking with my fellow cat folk, see if they've heard of any nobles that are, in need of assistance, that sort of thing.
Yes. You will hear, so that it's this specific area if you care. In this, I guess I can make it visible since you guys are actually visiting there and exploring it, and you would know about it. How do I make this visible? Is this a drawing? Yes, it is. I believe I just have to go like this. There you go. That is Little T and Shaw, or whatever you want to call it. Shawtown, or whatever. Yeah, you talk with a bunch of catfolk, speaking your catfolk tongue. You instantly feel like at home. A lot of the architecture here is resembling a lot of the T and Shaw architecture and stuff like that. And yeah, you will hear about, your question is, are nobles in general, or are you looking for catfolk noble people that are looking for work?
Nobles in general. I'm not going to be necessarily picky, but I wouldn't be surprised if it would lead to a catfolk noble family or something.
A lot of the information here is going to be like catfolk centric, so a lot of them it's kind of an enclave here, so there is some noble catfolk people that have some things that they want done, if you're interested. But no, they don't have any information about like random Geffen noble families needing things done.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Alice's logic on this is that, if she does good work for the noble catfolk family, she may eventually cross paths with other nobles. Or they may cross paths with other nobles and recommend her.
Yeah. So you're just hanging out in, like, let's say a tea shop, and you're talking with some of the locals about this, and you'll get a sense that there are a few noble families looking for work done. So you can kind of pick and choose who you want to be introduced to. So there's kind of two big things being talked about here that you can pick up on. So there's one family that wants something discreet done. No one knows what it is, but they've kind of put the word out that they want like a catfolk to help them do something discreetly. Another family is being more open about it, and they say it doesn't even have to be a catfolk. They just kind of put the word out that they want some help from some strapping adventurers, helping transport some rare spices. They needed to go, this might be a little out of your comfort zone, but they needed to go to the docks of the Elven lands in Abscondriel. So you'll have to accompany some sort of ship by sea. Or, I mean, you could take it by land, I guess, if you want. Basically, they just need to get there one way or another. Your choice how it gets there. The quickest way would be by sea. But whatever. You can work out the details or get more details of it depending on which family you want to talk to.
I think I'm a little bit intrigued by the one that's like they need something discreet done. So I think that I want to find out more about that.
Yeah, so the person telling you this in catfolk, they'll say, "This is the kind of family you don't want to waste their time, though. So if you have any reservations about doing anything a little shady, you probably don't want to waste their time. But if you want to give it a good earnest earshot of it."
Yeah, no, I think I want to know more. And
the person you're talking to kind of looks at you and says, "I don't know if the guys upstairs will be a fan of whatever you have to do," as he looks over your holy symbols or whatever you have on display.
Well, I think that I think that some of them, I'll kind of gesture to the Azrael cloak, prefer a little chaos.
Indeed. I didn't see that. I just saw. I know some of you. I don't know if you're a cleric. I know some of you are little goody two shoes about things, but if you're willing to get your hands dirty, I'm sure this might interest you.
Sure, I'll. I don't think that it'll be a problem.
And I heard that this family likes the old school ways of introductions. You should probably bring some sort of small gift.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah, and you can spend. You would know your custom is usually to spend around 10 gold of some sort of catfolk inspired trinket. Anything you think of, you can make or find.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, while you think of what you want to buy as your little tribute, let's hop over to Tay. What are you doing? You're working at the Dalek Emporium today?
Yee.
Yee. All right. What are you doing? You kind of show up for your shift. You got. They gave you that apron and whatever that outfit that you can wear, and you can come in, avoid the prank at the beginning that you remember, and they kind of will be excited to see you. And you kind of share your recent exploits with them.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yeah, they get a good kick out of it. They share some of theirs, the little things that they got up to. And yeah, what did you want to get accomplished here today? Do you want to look at some of the prank items they have, or do you want to discuss anything? Or you kind of want to just go through the day and let me know, and I'll roll to see if anything interesting happens, kind of thing, or what do you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just kind of going through the day. I don't think I have anything really in particular I want to do or look at or get done. I think I'm just kind of like, I don't know, the fun prank got me in the mood to just hang out, maybe like have fun like with people coming in, like finding the people who are trying to plan out pranks and try to help them plan out fun and interesting pranks to play. And
Awesome. Sure. Throughout the day, you will get one person in here. It's a young teenage girl. Seems to be like a halfling. And she kind of, you notice she's like looking around things and looks anxious. And you kind of go up to her and ask her what she's looking for. And she says, I'm looking for a prank. I don't know, maybe you can help me.
go on.
I want to prank my parents. They've been awfully rude to me lately. I got grounded for pulling a prank on my brother, and I want to pull a prank on them to get them back for it. Any suggestions?
Okay. I mean, what kind of prank are we talking? Like just a silly the laugh at haha, or like a big prank? Like, do you want them to like laugh at you afterwards, or like borderline potentially risk them being mad at you afterwards?
Mad at me afterwards.
I mean, we got levels of oh god. Okay. All right. Well, what do your parents do on a daily basis?
My dad works for the school, the academy. He's not a wizard or anything. He just does like some maintenance on the building. And my mom, she's a stay-at-home mom, just helps raise my younger brothers and me.
I can only think of really extreme morbid pranks to play. I'm like, oh god, that might be a little like too over the top.
Twitch chat has some suggestions.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Poop corn bombed. I mean, true. We could set something up like that. What if you set something up in their shower? When they turn on their shower, instead of getting showered, we'll just like cover them in something.
That sounds funny, yeah. I might not even get blamed for that. Could just be the pipes or something. Who knows?
Could be.
What are you thinking? How would it work?
My thought is something that's water activated, and you like unscrew the like shower head, put it in there, screw the shower head back on so they don't see anything, and when they turn on the shower and the water hits it, boom, activates and covers them.
Blue dye.
Yeah. What do you have?
Yeah, I'll wander around
I don't know what's here. I'm sure we probably have a little bit of everything, and just show her a couple random different options of like things she could do. I figure ranging from like dye to like, I imagine there's probably something that would like cover them that like smells really bad that they can't get off of themselves, so they just like stink really bad. Or
Yeah, so there's a
Yeah, I
there's
don't
a
know.
selection of like fake shower heads. So you take the real shower head off and you put on this like fake one. So it's like there's a bunch of different ones. So it's like depending what you want. So like you said,
Okay.
there can be ones where it's like a dye that put colors on them for a few hours. There can be one that like just makes them smell, so it looks like normal water, but it'll make a smell. There's one that will actually put like a different. It'll make it look like a substance like poop or whatever. So like, which one do you want? You want to go for like a smell, a texture, or a coloration?
Well, I mean, I think I'd be asking her like this. This is her.
Oh, you wanna
prank.
ask her?
I'm
Sure.
just helping her with it.
Uh,
Yeah. So I'm like giving her ideas, but letting
Okay.
her choose. Like this is her prank, you know.
I think it'd be funnier if they smell, so they can't see or see anything different, but they'll just think they're going crazy with smelling
Yeah, but then
something.
they just stink. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
It's telling your parents you stink.
Do you?
True. True. You're just like passive aggressive being like, yeah, guys, you stink.
What should they smell like? Do you have any ideas?
Rotting shrimp.
I mean, there's like big.
Oh my God, is Whitney
Sure,
lagging
yeah.
or is it me?
She's lagging.
Could do more obscure things like I don't know if they have like a smell that just really bothers them. Or better.
Try now. Keep talking.
Hello.
You're definitely lagging. You're going robotic, and your video's lagging behind your audio. I'm not sure if you have anything going on in the background. Oh, I think it might be okay now. Maybe it's just a little hiccup. Try talking.
Hello.
Yeah, it's very delayed, but it's working. We'll just try to give you some buffer room when you're talking. So sorry. She asked you what scents you recommend, and what ideas do you have?
Wet dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would just be telling her like the obvious ones, like garbage, poop, just all sorts of random things that stink.
Garbage.
I don't know.
Poop, okay.
Do they have anything that they particularly think smells really gross, like aversions to?
Yeah, I know you said that. My dad, he, as part of the maintenance of the academy, he has to always clean up this like magical sludge that comes out of some areas. I think it smells like. Sometimes he comes in work smelling like it, so that'll definitely grind his gears if he comes out of the shower smelling like it. How do I describe it? I guess it kind of smells like a mixture of. I think he's told me it comes from the residue from oozes after they like disseminate or they are like throwing trash into them and they kind of like leave this stinky residue behind. I guess it's more like just a garbage smell.
All right, one shower head of ooze poop coming right up.
Ooze poop, yes, I love it. Yeah, you can get your commission on this, which will be 20 gold pieces for making a sale. And yeah, you have a happy customer. After you make that sale, some people will. One of the other workers here will kind of walk up to you and says, "So, how's that fire log going? Did you get to use it yet?"
Yeah, I've used it like twice. One time it worked really well. I stuck it in like an in fire, so like just like blended in with the fire, but then it obviously made it stink in there and everyone like dipped out. It was funny. But then the next time that I tried to light it, it like was really crazy and put this huge like wall of fire around me and my party. It was like crazy shit happening.
Interesting. Is that how it's supposed to work?
I have no idea.
Awesome. Anyways, I got this new cool bag of holding if you want to give it to someone for a prank.
What does it do? How does it work?
I mean, that's part of the fun. Just give it to someone, tell them it's a bag of holding, and then watch and then laugh.
Okay.
He'll hand you this nice... it looks like a normal bag of holding, the same size and everything, and it just has a very nice Dalek symbology stitched into it. Kind of hands it to you. This one's on the house. That exploit you were talking about
Nice.
with all the stuff you've done recently, you're spreading the good word of Dalek. I'm sure we can cover it.
Sweet. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you can close out the day working there and enjoying your time, and you got this nice new bag. Camera shift to the other party. You are being set up in a meeting with this noble family.
So I'd like the little I guess 10 gold gift I'd like to get them is like a little jade carving of a cat with like symbols for good luck and that sort of thing.
Very nice. This is a family. You're being told they are the Montague family. And they let you...
A Shakespeare play suddenly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wax some Capulets.
They let you know, like the person you're talking to lets you know that to introduce them, they're going to have to put bags over your head so you don't see where you're going. And they'll be bringing you to a mysterious place. If you're okay with that. You're allowed to keep all your weapons and everything on you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright, yeah, so they'll bag you both. And you'll be put on a horse carriage. Clearly you can just hear the horse trotting and you kind of take a step up into a carriage. And a few hours later, you're kind of let out. You're guided. So I guess you can't see where you're going, but you just feel like you're guided through into a building. You're guided through a few doors, down steps. You hear doors closing behind you, latches being undone, and bags will be thrown off you. And before you, there's a quite old catfolk in front of you, male. And he introduced himself as Helloways Montague. He kind of looks at your companion and says, "Does your friend speak catfolk?"
No, he does not.
Alright, then I will speak common for simplicity. He'll switch to common afterwards. He says, "Greetings, adventurers. I'm told you may be able to help us. And the fact that the only reason I'm taking this meeting is because," he points to you, Alice, "you're one of our kind. And I want to keep this within our kin. I trust your companions or companion, whoever you choose to help you with this task. You're trustworthy enough.
Yes.
So, if you're willing to hear me out, I would be very pleased." And he kind of holds his hand out for your gift.
I will present him with the gift.
Yeah, he looks at it. Very nice. I will add this to my collection. Very nice, very nice. My task is a simple one, but must be done with discretion. I'm sure you are made aware of the many cities in Maldonia. We are a new people to this place in the last 2 decades, but we've been given a quick history lesson on who to do business with and who to avoid. Shawtown, the little T in Shaw, took a lot of work, and I've helped establish a lot of our connections and anyways, the long story short of it is some Moroccan scum are giving my people trouble. We are trying to operate in getting things people need that aren't readily available through the proper channels. Sort of a black market, if you will. Nothing dangerous, just certain things that are regulated that people want to avoid, such as some dragon meat is quite addictive, but if it's through the city, they make sure it's not too addictive, but some people want the strong stuff. We have a way of getting it. That's just an example. Things like that. Things that people have vices for that aren't exactly wrong to indulge in, just maybe the city says it's wrong. But, you know,
Yes.
you can't stop someone from drinking alcohol. It's not good for you, but people do it anyway. This is the same sort of thing. Drugs, alcohol, whatever. Anyways, my problem is with these Moroccans. They are, I don't want to say racist, but I think they're racist. They won't deal with any of us catfolk, and they demand to only deal with those that have been initiated into their own little stupid club. They deal in ruby coins and this nonsense and reject regular currency. Well, this is where I want you to come in. I would like to expose their little trade route in the city. They're making use of this old sewer in the northern part of the city. They have complete ownership of it. They smuggle things in through there and stuff like that. I'm hoping you can discreetly let the authorities in on this. You'll have to catch them in the act. I can give you time and place where I know they'll be doing dealings. You'll have to make sure this doesn't get back to us in any way. And if you get caught or any manner is led back to you, we've never met and never had this conversation.
Certainly. I'll sort of gesture to Killian and I. We are adventurers. It wouldn't be out of our wheelhouse to uncover such a thing and alert the proper authorities.
Excellent. Obviously, be aware that if you are not 100% discreet and this comes out you were involved, these Moroccans hold grudges, so be wary, obviously. But if you're able to complete this task, kind of looks over to his assistants and goes into a whisper, there'll be 100 platinum for you if you are able to apprehend the 3 Moroccans who run that passageway. You'll have to get all 3. Any less, and I'm afraid I won't be able to pay you. I, of course, can pay you half now and half when you complete the task.
Yes, that sounds more than fair.
He kind of waves a hand. A catfolk assistant kind of bows their head to you and pulls out this chest full of 50 platinum pieces.
I will take it.
Who are the 3 we're after?
Yes. 3 scrupulous individuals. One is an orc. I believe her name is Ragash. She is their muscle. She's not, what's the word? You won't be hard to miss her. She's the muscle, and I believe there is a half-elf male named Ronald. He does all of their talking. So he'll be the one up front making deals with whoever. And they have a lookout, someone who tries to make sure the paths are all clear, goblin named Xerix. I have it on good authority that they will have a shipment coming in 3 days' time. I believe they'd like to do this under the cover of night. But yes, if you can arrange authorities to be there to catch them in the act, it'll be perfect. Obviously, like I said, they have a lookout, so you'll want to figure out how the authorities can catch them without them getting away. I don't know if you want to trap them, or I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. But you probably want to scout out the location ahead of time. They leave it vacant for most of the time, I'm told, but I would still try to probably be invisible, be any manner of not to be seen, obviously. Like I said, full discretion. I mean, I guess you can be known. It's up to you. Like I said, you don't want to have a grudge with these people. But,
How well are your connections in town?
Depending on what you need. Would you need anything? We've been building our network. We are obviously, like I said, we have some bottlenecks because of these Moroccians. But once that's out of the way, we'll be way more connected and be able to get more into the city. But I have. What are you looking for?
How connected are you with the authorities?
I have.
Do you have personnel within them? Do you know if the Moroccians have personnel within them?
That I don't know for sure, but I have minor leeway with the city guard. They look the other way when they're dealing with my people. I pay them some sort of money. I'm sure the Moroccians probably have some similar deal. I don't know how embedded they are with them, but we have slight connections. Again, because we want this discreet and not to lead back to me, I wouldn't invoke my name when dealing with any of this.
No, that's not the intention. I'm trying to determine whether or not we need to investigate the authorities first to see who we can trust.
Yes, that's a good point. I can handle that. I can get my people to give me names of people that are very do-gooders and can't be bought to make sure they're not with the Moroccians.
Those would be perfect.
I'll get you those names. It'll take a day or two.
That'll give us time to scout out and form a plan as to what we're going to do.
Excellent, excellent. Well, if you have any more questions or need anything, you can let me know. You, of course, will have to meet here in secret again, and sorry for the charade and the bag show, but we'll have to keep our secrets.
It's understandable. The less we know, the less risk you take.
Yes, hopefully we will be successful and our people can prosper.
My thoughts exactly. Well, it was a pleasure meeting both of you. Please, like I said, don't hesitate to set up another meeting if you need one before you go through with this.
Certainly.
Killian will let off like a... I don't know what's the proper word, like a half smile or just like a smirk, and say, not all catfolk are bad after all.
Please, enjoy your journey back. They'll offer you any food or drink that you want before you leave, if you want any.
I'll just politely bow and directly at him say the pleasure was all mine.
Yeah, if you guys don't want any food or anything, they'll bag you back up.
Yeah.
And direct you back out, carriage ride back, and you can be back in the city for evening and meet up with Tay after she's done her shift as well. Back into, you guys can meet back up in the guild hall, talk about your day.
I'll be talking with Alice. I'm like, I never thought I'd see catfolk that weren't so stuffy about things.
I mean, catfolk come in a variety, just like orcs and humans and half-orcs.
I suppose you're right. Everyone seems to have common sense somewhere. Unfortunately, your mother and your brother are not one of those people.
I mean, you could say that of a lot of families, yes.
Agreed.
Well, shall we have dinner? We should probably loop Tay in on what's going on.
Are there any shops here in Geffen that have headbands of int at like a discount?
Perhaps. You want a headband of intellect?
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for the +4 one, so that's normally 8,000 gold.
Ooh. Yeah, if you're looking for a discounted one, you can indeed find one. It is a headband with the... You can find it in one of these shops that is offering this discount, and it is it has symbology of waves along the headband, and it is being sold for 10,000 gold instead of 16,000.
I know, I'm trying to buy the one that's normally 8,000.
It goes from 4,000 to 16,000.
Was I looking at something wrong?
8,000 is if you craft it.
Oh, maybe I was just stupidly looking at the crafting prices. Yeah. Okay, yeah, never mind. Then I would just be looking for the +2. I was looking at the crafting prices.
There won't be any discounted +2 ones.
Okay, that's fine. I have enough money to just buy that one outright, so I'm gonna... Then I'm gonna look for a good one. I don't want no fucking random god symbology. I either want good
you're gonna buy the
skills
+4
or a
one?
Dalek one.
You're gonna buy
What?
the +4 one?
No, +2.
Oh, okay. There's no god symbols on the +2 one. I was talking about the +4 one.
I know. I was saying since I'm buying the +2, I don't want one with like a god symbol
there are none.
unless it's Dalek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you can get it with any skills you want.
Okay.
I believe you get... What do you get? Is it just one skill, or how many do you get? It's associated with one skill associated per +2, yeah, so you can pick one skill. You can find any headband for any skill, unless it's like a super obscure one or something, but... So what skill are you picking? Or you can decide later if you don't know which one you want now. Any other purchases anyone wants to make?
No.
No, all shopping done. Alright, yeah, you guys can meet up. Tay has a fancy new headband on.
Where's the compendium?
What are you looking for, Jose?
What's the belt called that has the two
To what stat?
stats on them?
Which one? There's a there's mighty strength for strength. There's like the dexterity one.
He means the one that's combo 2 stats, so it's like...
Oh, that's expensive. I think it's like physical prowess or something like that.
Oh.
That's gonna be expensive, I believe. Belt of physical might is the +2. Oh, is it physical might? Yeah, physical might gives you +2 to any strength, dex, or con. And that +2 is worth 10,000 gold.
Oof. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, those are pricey. But otherwise, you guys can be enjoying an evening meal at the guild hall.
So how was your day, Tay?
Not bad. Helped a girl pick out a prank, you know.
What kind of prank?
Just trying to get back at her parents, so we got her a false shower head that'll make them stink like something they don't like.
Nice.
Can I get a perception check from the party? Alright, carry on.
The fuck?
You've made enemies.
Well, it sounds like you had a fruitful day.
Yeah, it was alright.
We had a pretty good day too, but I'll fill you in on it later.
Sounds good.
Oh, but get this. You know your friend Thomas.
Who?
The guy from last night.
Oh, okay. I don't remember his name.
He thinks you did something to his weapon rather than him fumbling it and it falling in it, like hitting the wall, getting stuck.
Killian will chuckle.
Well, that just sounds like he's trying to blame anyone but himself. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, he apparently now wants 200 gold to introduce us to his noble people. I told him, that's fine. We don't need to have such introductions.
I mean, I didn't want to be introduced to his noble connections anyways, but...
Can I get another round of perception checks from Zipardi? Okay, carry on.
Jesus. Bad rolls today.
Wish I was clever enough to think of a prank back when I still lived at home.
What kind of prank would you want to pull?
I don't know, the smelly thing sounds funny.
I don't know if I'm supposed to see something on my character sheet or not.
Why, do you see something?
There's... I don't remember putting this here, but there's 40 pounds worth of stone on my character sheet.
Yeah, your pockets start to sag as you feel very weighed down. There's like random stones in your pockets.
I'm just start like pulling them out and chucking. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Okay, whatever. Just like chucking them across the...
What are you doing?
I don't know. I think someone's getting back at me, probably.
You can delete them off your character sheet if you throw them away.
Yeah. I'm like looking to like edit my headband, and I'm like, what? What? Okay, I am making another. Can I make another perception check to try to tell who the fuck was putting stones in my pocket?
Sure. Ooh, that's pretty good. You see, yeah, you'll get a glimpse of as I guess you're throwing these stones out. You'll see this mage hand just like fade away. That was like around the corner.
Someone's mage handing me. Whatever.
Someone's giving you a mage hand job?
If only. No. Someone's pranking me. It's all good. It's all good. I can handle a little prank here and there.
As expected of a Dalek follower. Well, we should probably go back to our housing so that I can fill you in on the rest of what happened today.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can head back to one of your own apartments out of the Guildhall music and talk about what you want to talk about.
So I'll tell her a little bit about the job that we have uncovered and what we need to do. I'm not gonna go since she was here for it. She knows already, but
Well, I mean, scouting it out should be easy enough. I have multiple ways to go and viz. But, I mean, we won't really know more about how to kind of keep them around until we scout out the area, have an idea of what it looks like, where we think their lookout probably hangs out, and then if you're wanting to work with the authorities on this, which it sounds like is the plan, then you also kind of need to know from the authorities, like, what do we have the authorization to do? Like, if they want us to help, like, do we have the authorization to try to knock someone unconscious but not kill them? Like, we kind of need the details on like what we're authorized to do.
yeah, you know, he made it sound like it would be better if they don't know for sure who we are, because we could get reprisals from these Moroccians if they know who we are and what we're doing. So I mean,
I think ultimately the idea here is to get all three of them in the same area and have the authorities capture them while they're in the middle of it.
we'll need to neutralize their lookout probably before anything, so that they don't have any warning that the authorities are coming.
Yeah, that honestly sounds like the best bet is somehow take out the lookout so that they can't alert the others. And then the authorities can just rush in, get the other two. And I mean, I feel like if the only role we play is neutralizing the lookout, we should be able to somehow, I don't know, I would have to find out capabilities of magic, or maybe the authorities have some way to just modify the person's memory to not remember our involvement. If we only have to be involved with one person, that's only one memory to have to wipe.
Yeah, that is an option.
Yeah, we'll just have to scout out the area and try to figure out how they do things.
Yeah. How would you want to scout it out? You're gonna employ some invis or?
Yeah, I mean, I have invisibility spell. I also, my Wayfinder apparently lets you invis for up to 5 minutes a day.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you guys want to employ? Go check this out daily, or what's the scouting plan?
Well, he said that they're usually not there when they're not moving a shipment. So if Tay goes on one of the days that we know that the next shipment's not for 3 days, so if she goes on one of those days, then it should be safe enough, hopefully, especially if she's invisible, that she can look around and see the layout of everything.
Yeah. Is that what you wish to do?
I guess. I mean, I think best case scenario is we should check it out multiple times and even check it out at night a few times. I mean, I have dark vision. See if maybe we can catch them ever doing something to kind of see where they, like maybe where the lookout hangs out.
Okay. Should we get some tanglefoot bombs or something like that we can, prevent them from running away if they are trying to run?
For when we actually do the mission, maybe.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, for when we actually are doing the mission.
So when we were talking to the underground Dawn, as it were, would he have given us a layout of the sewers?
Sure, yeah. If you wanted to know the layout, yeah. He would let you know
in comparison to the entry routes from the top.
Yeah, he let you know that there is one sewer grate that they use to get in, and once you're in, it's kind of like a straightforward tunnel, and then it branches out to a bigger room that branches out to different tunnels, but they just use this first entrance area to do their business.
Okay.
He lets you know probably likely trapped, or for those unfamiliar with the area, there's probably some sort of traps or a way to protect the area when they're not there, likely.
Is there some sort of magic spell or something that we could use to look for traps?
I think there's a cleric spell that's detect traps. I know. Oh, that might be a 2e thing. There's gotta be. I think there's a spell that helps detect traps.
There is a cleric oracle spell. So I could attempt to learn that. It's a personal spell. Like, I can't cast it on anybody but myself.
Find traps. There you go, yeah. You gain an insight bonus to half your caster level, maximum +10 on perception checks made to find traps while the spell is in effect. You receive a check to notice traps within 10 feet of you, even if you're not actively searching for them. So I'll help you locate them, but then I don't know if you need to find a way to disable them as well.
I mean, I can attempt to disable things. I'm not super great at it.
Yeah, so for this, you may want to consider hiring a henchman or a rogue to help you.
If only we knew a rogue.
Indeed.
I suppose we can
one
ask...
night stand. Come back.
You do, yeah. I mean, maybe you can find her. She can help you. Or you guys could buy or rent items that help with that. I don't know. It's up to you. But why don't we think about that? And I'm going to have to prepare that map for next time. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Get on the record for session? Or I think now is a good point to call it.
I can't think of anything. I think this is going to be what we're working on, is trying to do this job and figure out ways that we can do
Plus
this.
side, we get to level up.
Yeah, I foolishly again forgot to include Kryn in that experience, so I'm not going to give you any bonus experience for the session because you technically got his share, so I'm just going to match. You guys have 15,924, right?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Did we get paid for the job we did?
Yes. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that was in the money. The amount I told you guys to take.
Okay.
That was the things we sold off plus the money we got paid.
All right. Just making sure.
Excellent. Anything else we want to get on the record, or I'm going to cut stream here?
I don't think so.
All right. Thanks for everyone who's watching, and GG's, and good night.